Do what? But I won't. Alright. We're live. Y'all should see me... see everything that you expect to. Yeah, the screen's moved a little bit. Hold on. The camera shifted a little. I'm moving them back. But you can, yeah, you can start. Oh, hey, Cheryl. Apparently the audio is not working. No, give me 1 second. Try now.
We are playing D&D.
There we go.
Got it?
Was it just the side, or was it individual people?
It was everybody but me.
Oh, okay.
The computer switched inputs, so it muted. It was pulling y'all. It pulls y'all sound from the desktop audio, which is my headphones, and it was pulling it actually from the speakers, which isn't putting anything out.
All right then.
That is correct. All that's happened so far for everybody is that he's read off our story so far. So that is where we're at.
All right. Part 1, The Royal Stables of King Kwan. All right. The royal mastodons are a symbol of the eternal, undeniable power of Omu and its king. The stable that houses them was built with the intentions to impress allies and intimidate rivals. Only a single-story wooden building, yet it towers above all the other royal houses. The ebony is decorated with gold leaves bearing the old sacred symbols of Uktau. 20-foot high double doors carved into the images of the Nandabuso, founder of the Omuan Empire, serve as the official entranceway. 4 fully enclosed stalls on each side of the hallway house the lesser mastodons, while the stall opposite the door, double doors, house King Tablan's beloved Nini. Nini is a large mastodon that the king likes to ride around on. Impressive as the stables may be to the eyes, the nose is reminded that these are still homes to large animals. The torchlight casts vermilion demonic faces across the dark wood. 3 royal guards protect Nini's stall at all times, and a large golden chain and lock ensure that Nini only leaves the stable when the king commands. Animal handling accoutrements are either hanging from the walls or lying next to the stalls. The air is warm, humid, but quiet. You guys have snuck into this chamber, this building, and are currently hiding behind some stacks of food. You can see that there are 4 guards in front of Nini's stall, and otherwise they are unaware that you are here. Chakagara has declared that it must be. So, what do you guys want to do?
First, we need a plan on how to embarrass him.
The plan is to steal Nini and run around the town.
So basically, wild elephant on the loose.
Yes. That is your objective. How do you want to accomplish it?
Can I get anywhere near Nini without the guard safe?
Well, how would you do that? How would you go about doing that?
Let me see.
Oh.
In wild shape, can I cast my spells?
You cannot.
Friends, I have just the incantation for this. I can become invisible should we need it.
As can I.
That's two for invisibility.
I can also
good at sneaking.
I can also put an illusion over the entire party.
Ooh, I like that idea.
I can talk to Nini telepathically if I can touch her for 10 minutes. Which is strange. But...
We could also maybe cause a commotion outside the stables, get the guards to go over and check that out.
Well, my lord, what do you think? I also have my overwhelming charm ability.
I could be quite charming myself.
I think we need to see if Nini will be our friend. So how do I get near Nini without the guards jumping us? Maybe a drunken commotion?
Sure.
Start something outside the stable?
Are these the type of guards who would leave if a
They
commotion?
seem alert and professional.
So they may not leave in the event of a commotion elsewhere. They may trust that the other guards would handle such a thing.
Well, perhaps if they were properly frightened of something, we could get them to run out.
Or could we trick them? Could we go up and talk to them and convince them we have an important message for them to go somewhere else?
For your illusion, how close do you need to be?
For me to change the look of our party?
No, I mean to make it look like Nini disappeared.
Pull the old Ocean's 11.
Because that's a thing.
I mean, what? What am I talking about?
This is not the mastodon you were looking for.
All right, but to cast invisibility or something on her, you actually have to touch her. So there's ways in which you can. There are enough holes that you could, if you were small enough, you could sneak through.
Seeming is 30 feet.
Okay, what about from the outside of her stall? The doors open in or out?
The doors open into the building, so.
But the stalls, are they enclosed and then they come out? Like at the zoo, the elephant stalls have an in and an out. You have inside to the stable, but you also have a second set of outer doors. There any way, like from outside the building, we could touch her? Or from the stall next to her, we could touch her?
Her stall is completely enclosed, and there's only one way for her to get out, and that's through the double doors, the locked double doors. In case it wasn't clear, there's also 6 other mastodons housed here.
Are the guards only around the one mastodon, or are they
Yeah.
kind of watching all of them? Okay.
No, they're just interested in Nini.
Ooh, if we could release one of the other mastodons out, could create quite the commotion.
I could probably make it friendly for 24 hours. I got animal friendship.
I think we want to keep that for Nini herself.
I can cast it 4 times a day.
Oh.
Now, if I were to get within 30 feet of them, I could make them frightened of me, and they would potentially run away.
But wouldn't that show that we're doing all this? We want it to be silent that we're causing the commotion?
Well, you've already been banished from the kingdom, so you don't have anything to save. You have nothing to lose.
Oh, so we could be just complete jerks.
You could go up and smash these guards in the face if you want to.
I don't know how I feel about that, but
I'm just saying.
I mean, I like it.
You can charm them, you can sleep them, whatever you've got.
Somebody want to try sleep?
Sleep's not going to work. These guys have too many hit points for a sleep spell.
Okay.
However, I could go up and try to charm, but I could only charm one of them.
And there's 4 total, right?
3.
3.
Right, Jerel? You said 3.
There's 4.
Oh, he said 4. There's 4 of them, of course.
I'm mainly equipped for punching things, so. But.
Well, the problem is not getting Nini to help us. I can get that to happen. The problem is getting rid of the guards if we don't want to kill them.
Right, unless you want to kill them.
These other mastodons, how are they held in?
They're restrained by their stalls.
So if we open the door, they're probably going to bolt.
They seem pretty calm right now, but you could probably find a way to make them bolt.
Open up, unlock. Who can unlock these doors?
The doors are not locked. These doors are not locked.
No, for the stalls.
The stalls are not locked. Only Ninu's stall is locked.
I have something that could be of use if we don't want to just outright make them afraid of us. I do have. I can bring about an invisible servant that could open the doors for us. I just have to be within 60 feet of it at all times.
Okay. Well, but how are they held in there? Are they chained in there or something?
No, they're allowed to they just kind of like sit there, kind of like.
Yeah. So what you're saying is, as soon as we open the doors, they could wander out if they were so inclined to do so.
Correct.
Okay.
So nothing stops them from actually leaving their stalls.
Well, except the fact that their doors are closed.
Their lack of opposable thumbs stops them.
Are the doors solid, or are they more like gates?
They're solid doors.
Can the doors stand up to a mastodon?
They cannot. However, these are trained mastodons, so they spend a lifetime in these stalls. So They kind of know the deal.
Shall I bring about my invisible friend?
No, not yet. What in the stalls is burnable?
Everything here is burnable.
Oh, excellent. What do you say we torch the stables?
I'm for it.
Okay. I can.
While we're inside.
Yes, while we're inside, but I just want to be away from the mastodons that are about to trample everything.
And come on, live on the edge.
Where can we go that the party is fairly safe and I can produce flame into one of the stalls? And then control flame to make it really nasty.
Well, really, you can go just about anywhere you want.
So are there haylofts above us?
Absolutely.
Go in the haylofts above us.
Okay.
Then we should be able to see into all the stalls probably.
All right, you sneak up there. Sure. Yeah, you can look down. You see the mastodons are docile, probably sleeping.
Pick a stall that the guards won't see us do this in, and let's start a fire.
Okay. You throw your produced flame down to the hay. It catches on fire pretty quickly. But it's a very tame fire.
Yeah, it turns to normal fire when you start it, but yeah.
Okay.
And on the normal fire, control flames to basically control where the flames go. Start hurting a mastodon.
Okay, sure. Yeah, the fire kind of erupts. The mastodon itself becomes more agitated and starts trying to head towards the door, and yet it doesn't quite try to smash its way through yet. You are producing a lot of smoke, though.
Can we open the door with that unseen servant? That's it.
Yeah, I should be able to do that as long as I'm 60 within 60 feet of the door.
Okay. Is that a ritual cast?
Let me double check.
Ritual cast take 20 minutes. I mean, not 20 minutes, 10 minutes. But if you don't ritual cast, you'll have to use one of your warlock slots to cast it.
Right. We probably better do it fast.
No, we have the time.
Do we? Okay.
I can control the flames.
Okay. If you can control the cast, I'll go ahead and ritual cast that.
All right. So you begin ritual casting. So 10 minutes are going to go by. What are Chakagara? You're just manipulating the flames. What's Taos doing in this 10 minutes?
I am going to use the. Can I use the Instrument of the Bard's ability to control weather without raising that much suspicion?
What are you using it for?
I want to increase the wind so that because we're up in the rafters now, right?
Right.
And there's smoke.
Yes, there's smoke.
So I want to try to keep the smoke from staying too long in the rafters.
Sure. Okay. So you create like this wind with your instrument. So you're going to play the instrument. Okay.
Well, as long as it's not going to draw too much attention up to us. If it
you
will.
Can whisper a song.
Okay.
And what is Taos doing? Our monk?
I'm keeping an eye out on just the guards, making sure no one's spotting us, seeing what they're doing.
All right. All right. The guards are just milling about around. You're in the middle. So the Alambare is in the middle of casting his ritual. The wind starts pushing the smoke away and starts drawing in more air from beneath, feeding into the flames, and all of a sudden, this thing turns into a bonfire. The mastodon screams and panics, rams itself into the door, busting the door open, and just bolts out of the stables. The other mastodons are very agitated, and they're screaming as well. The guards then leap into action. They rush over and look at this gigantic bonfire that's starting to consume the thing. All right, they panic and leave. Only one guard is left. The commander indicates that one guard is to stay. All right, so the fire is spreading very quickly now. You're still only in the middle of casting your unseen servant.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys want to do now?
Forget the unseen servant.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to stop that right away.
We need to stop. We need to knock out that one guard. Can you do it, Monk?
Oh, yeah, sure. Can I get above him, like from in the hayloft? Can I get above him and drop down on him?
Yeah, go ahead. You can make You can go ahead and make a. Oh, what do you want to do? You want to just punch him out?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an attack roll at advantage.
Okay.
And for tonight, you can either, if you don't have if you want, you can use either physical dice or the virtual dice.
I got physical here. That was a 10. Much better. 18.
18. That hits.
Yeah.
All right. You catch the guard by surprise. Where's my encounter? And oh boy. Oh, here we go. Whew. We need guard compliments. How much damage do you do?
7.
7. Is that including your dex? Your dex mod.
Yeah. I rolled a 3.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Make your second attack.
That's a 9.
And is that advantage?
Oh.
Or AC 19. Well, no, he's stunned, so I'll give you AC 17 for now. So 9's the number?
Yeah, 9.
Okay, so the second one, you just kind of punch his helmet, and you haven't really hit anything that hard in a while, so he does not go down. What are the rest of you guys doing? Talos has leaped down, he's behind the guard, he's punched him twice with his iron fists, and this guy did not go down.
Put out the flames.
How are you going to do that?
Control flames and extinguish all flames.
Okay, what's the area effect on that spell?
5 foot cube.
5 foot cube? This thing is this bonfire is way bigger than 5 foot cube.
What are the doors made out of?
Wood.
Open up the rest of the doors.
Okay, that will take that'll take several rounds to complete. But you can definitely run around and open the doors and let the mastodons out.
Well, we definitely want them to die. So unless there's another way to do it,
I'll jump down next to the monk and use poison spray.
Okay. That is a saving throw, I believe, right?
Yeah. So with the rod you gave me, it's going to be a con DC 20.
Okay. Well. Yeah. All right. He fails.
Okay. I'll just roll on the app here.
Whoa! Holy shit!
it's 2d12 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
So that's
Okay. Show me up.
all right. This
when
guy.
you've seen what I've seen, you get so much better at things.
Yeah. So you drop down, and he kind of looks up to you, his mouth agape, and you poison spray right into his mouth, and he gargles it and falls over. That leaves Chris.
I dropped down. Did you just murder a guy?
Oops.
I don't know.
Well, if we leave him in here, then he's most certainly dead.
I ask him, "Are you dead?"
He does not appear he's in shape for a conversation in this moment.
I speak with dead and ask him if he's dead.
Oh yeah. He's sitting there wondering why he swallowed a whole bunch of poison.
Aren't we all?
He's
he's dead. Yeah.
Okay. Does he have keys on him?
You
No,
have keys on you.
no. In fact, you're pretty sure. No, he tells you, in fact, that the stable master would have the only key. And so, but he is, even in his dead state, kind of concerned that Mimi may die in this giant
Not going to die.
that's consuming the place. All right, then. Let's see. Let's go back up to the monk then.
Right.
House.
I guess I get my crowbar out and try to open the stable door.
Why don't you open the rest of the doors?
Okay.
We all grab a door. Can we open that in one round?
No, I'll run to any door that someone else isn't at.
Sure. Okay, so you open the
I'll
door,
split
and
up.
this gigantic mastodon tries to trample you. Make a dexterity savings throw.
Who?
You, Taos.
Okay. Dex. Ooh, I rolled a 2, so that's 10.
Oh,
Ow.
Trampled by a mastodon, you take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Wow.
However, the mastodon, you think, thanks you as it walks over you.
Oh.
All right.
At least it's polite.
Let's see. Let's go to. Let's see. Alan Bar has not gone yet. So what do you want to do? You freed 2. Chikagara is making good progress. You're pretty sure he can get the others out probably in a round or 2.
If you help me, though, we can get Nini to get herself out.
Yeah, you're pretty sure this bonfire is now intense enough, thanks to the air and everything else, that probably this whole thing will go up in about, about 10 or 15 minutes.
No, we got time.
You got plenty of time. Nothing but time.
Do Malor, do animal friendship upon Nini. I have an idea.
Chikagara is free. Chikagara is spending his time running from stall to stall, freeing the other mastodons.
That's why I asked for help, freeing the other ones quick, so then we can focus on Nini.
And I was running to help open other doors too, because you had said all the doors were not really locked, just need to be open.
No, they just need to be open. So you guys are easily got that under control, Chris. The only one left is Nini.
So cast animal friendship on Nini.
Okay.
I assume we've opened Nini's door, right?
No, we can't.
Oh.
Nini's going to open Nini's door.
Nini's door is sealed by an enchanted lock.
Oh,
Got it.
There's a large golden chain sealed by what looks like just a standard kind of combination lock, but it's not a combination.
Can you talk to Nini?
I can animal friendship Nini. I can speak with Nini. What do you want me to speak?
Tell her to get ready. Everybody, get on Nini's back.
You're not in Nini's stall yet.
Oh.
That's the problem.
There's a door between you and
Can
Nini.
we go up and come down from the inside?
No. Nini's is blocked off. There are places like if you were a gaseous form or like a small rodent you can sneak through. Why am I looking at the wrong?
Okay. Cast animal friendship on Nini. This is critical.
Can you
Right.
touch
Cast
her?
it on me. I don't need to touch her. I just need to see her within 30 feet.
All right. Nini kind of looks at you lovingly.
Good. Now, polymorpher.
Well,
Okay.
can you cancel that?
Huh?
Can you cancel that?
Yes.
Okay.
From what I understand, let me double check it.
Yeah, you better double check that.
So you animal friendship so that
It disappears within an hour either way.
Yeah, I don't think we want to wait an hour.
Why not?
Polymorph is
Yeah.
concentration. You can
we
drop
have to
it.
embarrass the king now.
That's concentration. That's true. So polymorpher.
Okay. What is your spell save DC?
Tell her not to fight it because she's friends with me.
Yeah, she's friends with you, but she doesn't understand you. She is still an animal.
I can cast speak with animals if you need to.
Okay. Well, you can.
Cast speak with animals and tell her we're going to get her out the stall, but she's going to become very small.
She says, "Do we make the cats now?"
Yes. Polymorpher into a mouse.
Okay. Oh, and you convinced her to go ahead and fail. She turns into a mouse.
Come, run out.
All right. She runs out.
Okay, do we want her in small form or do we want her in mastodon form?
What is the ceiling made of here?
Wood.
Wood? Okay.
Well, actually, it's more. It's actually kind of a bamboo and palm frond.
Perfect. Okay, everybody onto Nini, or undo the polymorph. Everybody onto Nini's back.
Okay,
Done and done.
Make sure you mark off those spells.
Done.
Okay.
Now I am going to cast Fly on Nini,
All right.
and then tell Nini to jump
Okay.
as high as she can.
She flies up through the roof. Everybody jumps on, I take it?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so
Yeah.
you guys emerge into the night. There's a full moon, and anyone happening to look happens to see a large elephant flying straight up into the moonlight.
Awesome.
Below you, you can see that the stables are being consumed entirely by fire.
Excellent. What are we going to destroy next? We've just taken out the stables. We can take out his gardens, or we can take out the Temple of Vipers.
Well, ask Nini to land. That might be an interesting concept to tell her. Tell her to aim to land in the gardens. Walk back down to the ground.
Walk back down to the ground in the gardens.
She says she likes this flying thing, or she likes this being high up in the air.
Yes, let's fly more.
Well, good, but we're going to go to the gardens. We're going to get you to the gardens as fast as you've ever been. Think about going to the gardens.
Make a persuasion check. All right. So she's like, "Where? Point me in the direction of this garden."
Okay, point her in the direction of the non-existent map.
All right. So you are now flying down towards the reception that you had just been thrown out of. All right. So the reception of Princess Otalu in the royal gardens. Many knew the gardens of Uktau as a wonder of Chult. Now called the Gardens of King Tiguan, it remains a place of sublime beauty. Trees intertwined with bushes and vines all produce brightly colored flowers of every hue. The scent is sweet and pungent enough to make visitors dizzy and dreamy. It is said you can wander the maze all your life and never want to leave. Statues of silver and gold stand vigil over the gardens, each a representative of the Nabuso family who have ruled Omu for generations. The sound of music and a cacophony of voices remind you of your recent eviction. Some richly garbed visitors play games of seduction amongst the maze, while others conduct politics under covered pavilions, while servants scurry about, servicing the nobles, all under the vigilant gaze of the royal guard. Musicians play near the entrance to a manor house that is forbidden to everyone but the royal household. Everything looks to be in excellent order, except that some people are noticing that there's a fire, a large bonfire going off somewhere. Okay, the way I'm going to run this, these little mini encounters, they're going to be skill challenges. So I'll go through the rules real quick so everybody knows. These are 6 successes before 3 failures. The challenge is completed in 2 rounds. So I'll go through the list of the players twice. The DC for this challenge is 12, so every ability check that you make is going to be 12 or better. You can take the help action to give advantage to someone else or pass your turn. Spells can buy automatic success if they are thematic. You're free to add appropriate props to the scene so that it makes sense. Any check that you make, use of a personality, ideal, or bond is made at advantage. Those are under your notes for your characters. You cannot use the same skill twice in the same skill challenge, and you cannot use a skill the previous player just used. So if you use athletics, the next player cannot use athletics. And once you use athletics, you can't use it again. At the beginning of each turn, we'll roll for a complication. If a player fails to deal with the complication, the party takes 10% of its full health and can be distributed as damage, and you can distribute the damage however you want. If the party succeeds, they destroy the objective and move on. If the party fails with 3 or more successes, the party takes 30% of its full health and can distribute the damage any way it wants. If the party fails with less than 3 successes, the party faces the caught by the royal guard encounter. All right. So we will start with Chakagara. What do you want to do?
Well,
are there any questions about any of that? I know there's a lot to it. I should probably.
So just to review, the overall goal is we're trying to mess up the party, right?
You want to destroy this party.
Yeah, okay.
You use skills, you can use spells, anything you want.
Just the party, or do we want to destroy the statues in the manor house here?
You want to wreck everything you possibly can think of to wreck. One thing I do need.
Then I know what I want to start with then.
First thing I need you to do is roll a d20.
Okay.
Everyone?
No, just Chakagara.
Do you want it in the tower or out? I
It
don't
doesn't
even see
matter.
a tower.
Don't worry. Just 14's no complication. All right. So, what do you want to do?
Persuasion on Mimi to trash through. How far are we from the house that we can actually do damage to it, or is it a
You can
ways
come
away?
right down onto the house if you'd like.
Perfect. Let's land on the house.
All right. So Nini lands on the house. She smashes through the. This is actually one of the few stone buildings in Omu, but she smashes through the roof, and you find yourself on. You smash through both stories and end up on the first story, in the middle of this house. Nini is kind of, well, I guess she flies, so it doesn't really matter.
Right. So now she can fly out of the house. We just destroyed it.
All right. So the house comes crumbling down. Many servants are screaming like crazy. Great artwork is smashed to pieces. And we're going to Alambare. I'll give you one success for that.
5 more to go.
Yep.
Is it me next?
It is
Yes.
you next.
All right. So I'll I'll jump down from the mastodon, get near some guests or servants or or just find a crowd of people.
Oh, I'm sorry. Could you roll a d20 first? I've got to go.
Oh, okay. Just in general.
Yeah, just roll a d20.
Okay. How to do? Oh, I see. Think I rolled? Yes.
Okay. So your patron is the Yagtha.
Right.
The way that you've traded power with this creature, this being, is that you can cause nightmares to become reality. That's how you sort of fuel your spells.
Okay.
And at first, it was pretty cool because he basically Nyagtha would just feed on your dreams. But as you gained power, your nightmares have become increasingly worse, to the point where sometimes you try to go without sleep so you could avoid the nightmares. And you've gotten to the point at this level where sometimes you have a little difficulty telling what's real from what's a nightmare. And you hear a voice in your head that says, "Now this is interesting. Make me a nightmare."
Well, this kind of plays into kind of what I was going to do anyways. So I find a group of people.
Yep.
It doesn't really change. Are there any? So what I'll do, I find a group of people, and I look them, as many of them, dead in the eye. I say, "This party is cursed. You must leave." At the same time, I cast Thaumaturgy.
Okay.
To make my voice boom.
Yeah.
I believe I can do up to 3 of these at once. Make my voice boom. There's tremors are felt along the ground, and if there are any flames, like open flames nearby, candles or anything, they start to flicker and just kind of that kind of thing.
Okay. All right, so let's take something and make it a little bit more nightmarish. Let's take the flickering of the lights. What kind of image can you create that would make someone sit there and wonder if they're stuck in a nightmare?
Okay. The flames flicker in such a way, in ways that they have never before seen. Some would swear that the flames produced not light but darkness at times, and in a way that just breaks their understanding of reality.
All right. So people scream, and you hear your head. Delicious. All right, let's go to Taos. You've got 2 successes. All your skills are available.
Right. So you said there's a band playing?
And I keep forgetting about the d20. Roll a d20 real quick.
Oh,
There-
yeah.
Yeah, there is going to be a band.
12.
12. Okay, you are safe.
All right. So that's a yes, there is a band playing?
Oh, absolutely. Well, yeah, there's a band playing, although they're kind of a little shocked by the crashing elephant into their house
Right.
behind them. Oh, not to mention the screaming people emerging from the house screaming about curses and demonic shadows. But, you know, there is a band.
Okay. I don't know if that's a good idea. I was thinking I got my performance skill. I could try to one up the band. I don't know how, you know, how much that would wreck the party.
That actually might make it better.
Could you
Right.
could you make them play some, or could you get them to play something more horrendous or demonic or something of that nature?
Okay.
Could you punch the band?
I
Or you
could
can
just.
you can go up and make the band start playing atonal jazz.
Or maybe like not a wedding, but a funeral song instead.
Okay.
That would be rocking.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. And how are you doing this with persuasion, or are you just going to start playing it?
Yeah, I don't have well, at least not
All right. Well,
proficient
make
with it.
performance
But I
check.
do have performance. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a 22.
Okay. Yeah. You easily succeed at turning this into a morose, sad funeral dirge, added to the screaming people coming out and the destroyed house. All right, Jerels.
Okay.
What you got?
Outside of the building, you said there's statuary of the kings of Omu.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Are one of the nearby kings of Omu? Is one of them the current king of Omu?
No, not yet.
Okay. So I'm gonna sneak out, and while the flames are flickering and the funeral dirge is playing, I am going to use thunderclap
Okay.
to make the statuary start exploding with like thunder-like bursts.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I got you. That's thunderclap. That's a cantrip, right?
It is. Do you want a D20?
Yeah, I do. I do. Yeah, I need 2 d20s from you actually. So you no complication, and then
So no complication with the 19, I'm guessing. And then you
Yeah.
want me to do
you can do arcane or you've already used. I mean, someone's already used performance, so it's got to be something. You can make deception, and you can make an advantage with the thunderclap.
okay. Deception.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, I guess there's just so much chaos that exploding statues is not impressing anyone. They're all terrified already,
Oh no.
screaming about what's going on, and somehow exploding statues just kind of fits into the whole.
Just kind of falls flat. How
Just kind
sad.
of falls flat.
Exploding statues. What weak sauce?
Sakagara, we're back to you. That's 4 success. You only need 1 more.
Let's use my animal handling,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to just keep using our flying battering ram to chug through what's the nearest thing. We have statues exploding.
You have statues exploding, but you know you can also destroy the maze itself.
Yeah, I was going to charge through it.
And the only issue about the maze is that it actually works like a wall of thorns. Groundskeepers keep it well trimmed so you can actually like lean up against it and not cut yourself. But if you charge through it, you've got a whole bunch of thorns. that could do damage to Mimi. Oh, did you roll? I need to roll 20 from you too. Sorry.
Sure.
One of these days. Yeah.
Nice.
Hey!
All right. So what do you want to charge through?
Trying to see if there's any way I can use like plant growth to change that, but no, that won't matter. Where's the wedding? Where's the party? Like the
It's actually that was actually in the nearest pavilion to the house. So you can actually make eye contact with the king.
Ooh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Charge over him
Oh,
through
you
his
want
pavilion.
through the pavilion? Okay.
Through the king in the pavilion, because I assume the king's probably at the pavilion. Just keep charging through.
So is the princess and a bunch of other nobles. So you just go smashing through the pavilion.
Yeah, I think that would cause enough chaos for him, wouldn't it?
Okay, sure. That sends the young princess into the nearest fountain, and the nobles screaming for their lives. Are you actually running anybody over?
The king.
Yeah, but he's actually relatively tough for some strange reason.
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't plan to kill him yet.
Roll a d20 for your animal handling.
Sure. Let me get to.
Let me see if you actually pull this off.
Like a mastodon through a pavilion of royalty.
Only a 13 on this one.
13 succeeds. Okay, you have destroyed the reception of Princess Otula? Yeah, Otala. Where would you like to go to next? I'm sorry. The royal guard is in pursuit. You can see that there are a number of guards led by one of the captains and a whole bunch of these large dinosaur, like they're allosaurs. They sort of like miniature Tyrannosaurus rexes that they use as sort of like in place of dogs. And those guys are coming for you. So it's time to be. You have completed your mission here. Where do you want to go?
Grab our party members onto our flying mastodon.
Okay.
And let's go destroy something else.
There's the temple.
Yeah.
The temple or the markets. The markets are nice too.
I like the temple myself, but whatever
Let's
you
go
want, my
destroy a
lord.
temple. Let's go destroy a temple.
Okay. Go to the temple.
Won't be the first time.
The Temple of Vipers. Okay. So you fly down into the city proper. People are kind of like shocked to see a flying mastodon. Really, no one's ever seen such a thing. But you arrive very quickly at the temple, and before you stands the public face of King Taguan, the pit of wicked sorcery known as the Temple of Vipers. The stone here, fresh from the quarry's peaks of flames, are etched with images suggesting bargains between gods and mortals. Twisted faces extend from the wall to depict maliciousness that predates any human empire. Masked brutes guard the double ebony doors, making it clear that no one is welcome here. So,
I'm not worried about the doors. Let's go through the roof again.
we're going to start with Taos this time.
Okay, so
So you got lots of people. You're sort of in the middle of the city, and then you got this temple.
Right, and we're on the flying mastodon.
You are on a flying mastodon.
Are there any windows or ways to get into the building from?
Absolutely.
Okay.
In fact, there's even a giant hole where smoke comes out of for their dark rituals.
I don't want to jump down that. I jump down on the roof and try to get in the building.
Okay, and what are you going to do once you're in there? Oh, okay. So once you're in there, it's actually relatively plain. They have several pits where they keep pet vipers, and they throw people down into the pits. There's an altar and there's a central sacrificial pit. But otherwise, this place is actually surprisingly devoid of much furniture or decorations or anything.
I kind of want to knock some of those priests into the viper.
Oh, absolutely! There are dozens of cultists sitting here.
Oh yeah.
Looking aghast at your defilement. So I tell you what, why don't you make a? Let me see.
Yeah, acrobatics, athletics.
Yeah, let's do acrobatics. You're going to do You're gonna just go around, start knocking cultists down into the pits. Okay. Oh, I need you to roll.
Backflip and the first D20 will be a 12.
Okay. And
then acrobatics is 23.
Oh yeah, you knock like about. You're just having fun. They try to throw like these. Every cultist has a. They wear it like a bracelet, but it's actually a live poisonous snake, and they keep trying to throw it at you, and they keep missing, and you just keep throwing them and kicking them into the pits, and they go screaming down into the sacrificial pits to be consumed by large snakes. Well, that's good. That's one success. Alambare, you're next. You hear screams coming from inside the temple, as well as words of retribution. You will pay.
It sounds like he's having fun down there. You said there were guards at the door?
There are two. I'm sorry. There's like 5 big burly guards, gigantic muscular brutes, armed in ceremonial garbs, and with they also carry the snake wrists. I'm sorry, the bracelets of snakes, or whatever you would call it.
All right, I will. I'm going to actually go up to the guards. And say, "Oh, you look like you're well trained and brave, but I find there's something everyone's afraid of, and I'm going to cast Fear."
Oh, okay.
Slot. So let's see here.
And that's DC 20?
DC 20, and let me just double check what the DC is. It is Wisdom.
Okay.
Oh, do you need to roll a DC 20 as well? Or a D20? Did that roll?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, okay. Something happened. There we go. I don't have luck on this
okay.
website.
So all right, so while you're doing this, you see into the temple. There's actually a group of people. Usually they're kidnapped to be used in rituals. They're just kidnapped off the street, and you recognize a sage, a man of great learning, and you know that his expertise is worth more than the whole kingdom. Now, your fear spell has sent 4 of the guys screaming. They just throw their weapons down and they go screaming. But the largest and meanest of the guards looks at you, and his biceps and his chest kind of twitch, and he lifts his glaive to try to cut you in half.
Oops.
All right, so he rolls a 15.
That is a hit right now.
Okay. No. So you'll take 11 points of damage from the glaive hit. What do you want to do? Do you want to do anything about the scholar? Now, this is again, this is a complication. If you don't do something, then you take 10% of the party health.
Can you put us on a combat tracker? Because I have no clue how much health anybody has.
Maybe you're not supposed to.
And how do I mark my HP?
On the front page, under the main.
The main, yeah.
Go down at the bottom. You see there's max. Next to left is wounds.
That's wounds. Okay, so I should mark that as 11.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. So I do want to do something about the scholar. I can see him in the distance beyond the doors.
Yes.
Okay. And he is a prisoner?
Yes.
Okay.
He is manacled and stripped naked.
Okay.
With runes carved into his body for the potential sacrifice coming up.
All right. So let's see here. I probably want to get away from this guy. So let's see here.
You also see you can also see Taos throwing people into the pit. He's getting a little indiscriminate at this point.
Gotcha. So I will call to Taos since he's in there.
Okay.
I will point to the sage that's manacled. I said, Taos, at all costs, you must save that man.
Okay.
I will also cast Mage Armor upon myself, since this guy's getting all swingy with his axe.
All right.
Slave.
Sure, whatever.
Whatever.
All right. All right.
Here,
So you
hold
got
my
Mage
knife,
Armor
sword,
on.
whatever.
You indicate to Taos to save your man. Save this hero of academia and knowledge. Chewald. What does the gnome wish to do? Oh, roll d20. Let me get this right. Well, nope. Okay. So what do you want to do? Off the table, fear spell and acrobatics.
Chowal will, seeing that there's one person who was not feared, will go the opposite direction. And I am going to go, friend, protect us! And I'm going to charm him.
Okay.
Now, normally, you would get advantage on the roll because he's in combat with us.
Uh-huh.
But because I use the harp...
no advantage?
Yeah. And normally he would get disadvantage because I use the harp. So they cancel each other out.
Okay. Let's see what he gets. A 9 is not going to save. So, so he kind of like, I guess he looks at Chelwald and says, you said help us?
Protect us.
Oh, protect us. Well, he says, I am protecting you from this thing, pointing at Alambari.
No, he's one of my friends.
Oh.
As is the man inside.
Oh.
The elvish.
Well.
The elvish person.
All right.
And Chikakari, my lord here.
What do you want me to protect you from?
There is a faction of guards that are heading this way that are evil.
He's like, I'll take care of them. And he takes his glaive and he goes running off into the street. All right, Chakagare. That's the third success. What are you doing? Oh, roll d20.
Ooh, 5.
Oh. All right, so there's a lot of chaos going on. You still need to do something to destroy the temple, but there's a group of pack animals that have been left tied up, and they're really panicking, and they're starting to like pull at their harnesses and such, and you're kind of worried that they may seriously injure or kill themselves. So that's on the left side. So on the right side, you've got the temple. On the left side, you've got a group of panicked animals.
Are they within 30 feet of each other?
Yes.
I cast Thorn Whip and burst their bonds.
Okay, so you're just going to send them careening into the crowds?
No, I'm going to just let them go. That's the whole point, right?
Careening
Well, yeah,
into the crowds.
There are people like coming out on the streets and stuff, seeing, and kind of like, because this is like a lot of chaos at this important temple.
Yes,
So,
but this is an evil temple, so I'm not too worried about that, I don't think.
Okay. All right. So Thorn Whip it is. You'll have to pass your turn for doing damage to the temple though, if you're going to save the animals.
Actually, I was going to cast that to release them as my weapon to hit it, to attack their bond, and then just let Nini run into the temple, to the side of the temple.
Okay. The temple here is made. What is the temple made of? Temple Vipers.
Raspberries. It was
All right,
created
so this is
by
a
Lone
tone.
Star.
You ram Nini into the temple itself. So roll an attack roll with Nini.
Okay.
She's plus 11.
14.
Oh.
Plus 11.
Poor Nini kind of like bounces off the stone wall, strangely enough.
Really?
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, and she just takes.
Oh no.
She takes 10 points of damage.
How many hit
Taos,
have
I
that
need
gotta
you to
worry about?
make a dex save as suddenly the whole building seems to become unstable and blocks are falling down on top of you.
Oh, that's not going to be good. Dex. That's a 13.
All right. You are hit by a falling block and take 3 points of damage. Some of the prisoners that were pointed out to you also get hit, and so there's some injuries there. In fact, the precious brain of the sage is struck by a rock, probably giving him a concussion. All right. Let's go back up to Taos. It is your turn.
Okay. Are there any? Right. And I was pointed out that Sage I need to save.
Yes.
Was he one of the ones that was injured or no?
Yes.
He was hit by the head with a block.
His precious brain was struck.
His precious brain was struck. He is bleeding. Now you can take your turn to go and save him, or you can do something to further the destruction of the temple. It's your choice.
Save his brain juices.
Yeah, I think I'll follow the advice and save him since he's so important. Okay. So I rush over. Don't have any healing potions, do I? No.
All right, how are you going to break his bonds? You cannot use acrobatics for this.
Right. Athletics? Can I just...
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just tear him to pieces. Just roll a d20. And then...
the first d20 for complications. That's a 15.
15. Okay, you're no complications.
Okay. And to break the bonds is only a 13.
That's good enough.
Okay.
All right, Alambare, back to you.
Okay, so does the sage appear to be in good hands? He's
Yeah, Taos has got him like on his back and he's running out.
Okay, great. All right, so the temple at this point, we've got rocks falling down. We've got the priests being thrown into the viper pits. We still have other potential sacrifices chained up, right?
Yes. Taos can only get one. He got the most important.
Right. Are there any other guards in there, or are there any priests that are alive?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, do you think the high priest is making his way out now?
Okay. So I am what I want to do, and you want me to roll 20?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So let's do that.
No complications.
Hooray.
Voices are quiet in your mind.
What a change of pace. All right, so what I ultimately want to do is I want to get the keys for the manacles to try to free the rest of them, potential sacrifices, and send them out into the street.
Okay.
So to do that, I suspect that the high priest could loan me those keys. So I am going to use the Friends cantrip in combination with a let's do a deception skill to try to convince them that I am sent by the king. I need the keys. Clearly things are in disarray here. Let me help you. I will need the keys because we need to save these sacrifices for later. We can't let them just be sacrificed in this way. They have to be sacrificed. You can't just let rocks fall on these people. And that's not a sacrifice.
Roll. This is an advantage, so make your deception check.
Okay. Do I just roll 2 dice, or do I?
You can roll 2 dice, or
Okay.
roll them.
I don't know how to make it do it advantage
Okay.
automatically.
Oh, there's actually 2 ways you can do it. On the bottom left, you see there's like a bunch of numbers, like +2, +5. On the bottom left.
Oh yeah.
And then there's ADV. If you click
Got
on
it.
that, it'll automatically roll advantage whenever you roll a d20.
Okay. I think I've successfully rolled.
Oh yeah. All right. So he's like, so he comes up and he looks at you and he's like, defilers and oh wait, the king? Yeah. Well, of course we don't want our sacrifices being murdered here. Take this key and bring them to the safety of the street. So he hands you the key. The guards go rushing out to confront Nini and the other guys. Jerels, you are up next.
Ooh. So we've got the people out, and we haven't completed our mission here yet. Is that right?
You need one more success to completely wreck the temple.
What kind of supports do they have here?
This building is mostly built on. You're talking about like architecturally.
Yeah.
It's made with lumber. This particular building is made with lumber. Although the most popular is actually using bamboo.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to see if I can, using a skill. Let's go with investigation.
All right.
I want to try to figure out if there's a support that I could blow with a thunderclap that would cause all or part of a wall to come in.
Okay.
Kind of like I want to take out a load-bearing wall or something like that.
Gotcha. I got you. Roll a d20 real quick.
Oh, right. D20.
Nope. No complications. Sure, I'm glad I've spent all the time on these complications. All right.
Uh-oh.
Make a
Uh-oh.
investigation check.
What
We
happened?
lost somebody.
We lost Eric. So
He'll be
please,
back.
everyone, excuse the different pictures being all messed up at the moment. I will still roll my investigation.
Okay.
And wait for Eric to come back.
19. Oh.
Oh, 1.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I'm not going well on the.
Okay. All right. So you turn, and you're doing your investigation, and you're like, you find several spots, and you go like, my lord, Chagakare, aim Nini over here, and Nini runs into it and smashes into it, but nothing happens. And you're like, no, wrong place. And you point to another place, and Nini runs into that, and still nothing happens. And you do this several times. Unfortunately, the failure. So let's see, what's that going to be? 55. All right, so the party's going to take 90 hit points of damage.
Oh, cool.
Whoa.
Yeah. What you guys can divide that however you want.
Okay.
I'll take 25 of it.
All right, 25 on Chakagare.
Let's see here. There's my character. Yeah, I mean, I can take 20.
20. Okay. All right, 45 points between Chelwald and Taos. What do you guys want to do it?
Just down the middle, or
Sure.
Okay, someone take 23, someone take 22. All right. Also, what happens is the high priest Zalnala comes charging down the wall, and he says, "Chakagare, you usurper, you defiler! By order of the king, you are banished to hell." And he points up, and a large snake ball comes out of the ground, and these sort of tongues come writhing up, wrapping themselves around you as you guys are pulled down into this dark pit. And he laughs at your impotence as darkness falls across your faces. Part 2. Banished to the 9 hells.
Do we want to take a quick break?
Sure. Close out all these panels.
So we'll go ahead and take 5, and we will be right back.
All right, so
Don't anybody go anywhere.
complete darkness. Your eyes burn, your mouth burns, your nostrils burn. A dry heat is slowly cooking the flesh from your body. Something whispers in your ears, brushing the hair on the back of your neck. You do not understand the language, but you know it portends a new, unwelcome, eternal kinship. The ground crumbles at your touch like sand. It flows through your grasp. It cannot be long before the flesh is roasted from your bones. A voice envelops you, fills you with hope. It is soft and sweet with practiced patience. It's a voice created to persuade the mountains to move and the sea to sit still. Now, 2 of you have dark vision. It's Taos, I believe. So should be able to do this.
All right.
And Chawald should be able to do this. So you guys get special information. In fact, yeah, I'll try to remember. I got to remember there's one more part to this. All right. So that's the scene. Now this sweet voice is sort of talking. It says, "Now, ladies, you behold the latest gift from King Tuan. Surely, this would be worth. They should be worth their. They still have the flesh on their bones. Surely, they are worth an extra larva." And there's like some cackling. There's some cackling and some whispering all around you that you can't really quite make out.
I don't think we're alone here, guys.
Oh, we can't see diddly squat, I'm guessing, correct?
If you did not, yeah.
Produce flame. Light on.
All right, in that case. All right, so you light up. In fact, I got a map. I have a map.
You have a map?
There it is.
It's a map.
So
She sat down.
Now, if the map is too big, you can right-click and resize it. I don't know how big it was when I... Okay. All right, but this whole structure is kind of like covered in this dirty soot, and you can't see much beyond 60 feet. It doesn't look like there's anything beyond 60 feet of you. There is a floating higher above you is the misspelled ephemeral image of a Chalton woman. Seems to be suspended in some kind of twisted cream. Some of you might, just from pictures you've seen, portraits and descriptions,
And being a
you
bard.
think this might be and being a bard, that this might be Princess Owataga, who has been missing. She was originally supposed to be the queen of Omu, but she is has not looked like she's aged in the 80 years since she disappeared. There is the south encounters. Okay. To the south, there is a portal. I think this is described. I did not describe this to the people without dark vision. But essentially, it looks like a bone portal, and you can actually see familiar places in Omu through it, but it's deactivated, and you can pretty much know that it is guarded by a bone devil, it's guarded by this large bony creature. It looks like it's completely made of bones, and it's got these large wings. Wait, maybe I can show you to show you the picture.
Ha-ha!
There you go.
Oh.
That. It has 2 assistants with it, which I will not have. I don't have to describe it. Pictures are better, and it's got a bunch of these little things.
Oh, great.
Do you see that? Chris, your bard knows. Chawald knows. Well, he sees that the runes that are around the portal match the runes that are on the Bone Devil, and that you're pretty sure that the Bone Devil is the key to activating the portal. So you could theoretically activate the portal back to Omu by destroying the by destroying the bone devil. Wait, why did that not?
Well, we need to save the princess or the queen.
Okay, you know what? Let's do this. In addition, there's 3 floating platforms around you. That'll have to be for now. On each of these pillars are 3 groups of dirtily of these gray-skinned women, clad in torn clothes and dirt and filth. One group is decorated with what looks like some kind of human bones. They've sort of like sewn it into their clothes and they wear it as jewelry. Another group actually wears actual jewels. And then the third group is actually surrounded by large black horsefly-like looking insects that just kind of like fly around them. They seem to pay them no mind. And then again, there's this sort of like this particularly beautiful but fiendish creature that's sort of like trying to sell you to these three groups of women, and they are bidding. They seem to be bidding on your souls.
Is that the ephemeral woman, or is this
Ephemeral woman is just in stasis above you. You don't know what her deal is.
We need to get her and get the hell out of here.
Okay, that is now the question. How are you going to do this?
What creatures do we have around us? You said there was flying insects?
Yes, they're flying insects, but you don't think any of these things are natural animals. They're not. Nothing in here is going to be beasts. Okay, sorry?
The Bone Devil, is it making any moves against us, or is it just kind of standing guard?
It doesn't care about you whatsoever. It is just standing guard of the portal.
And the women, they are outside of this room?
They're floating around.
Okay.
You could get closer to them if you wanted to. You could, either talk or attack them, or ignore them. That's the situation. Apparently, and you're not sure. You really do feel like the heat here is burning, just cooking you slowly.
Does it seem like that they notice us, or they're aware that we're?
They're definitely.
Yeah, okay.
They're definitely
looking at us. So they're looking at us, and they don't care that we're. I mean, I assume we're able to move around, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. No, they're just studying you closely, judging your potential value.
Okay, so we have no plans here, of course.
Alabare, you hear in your head, what new place have you brought us? I have not seen this in your dreams before.
It's new to me, too, I say out loud. Do you know what it might be?
No, but it smells wonderful. You must explain to me what this place is.
All right, I'm going to turn. I'll look to one of the women. You there, witch? Where have you brought us?
Which group do you want to turn to? There's the bones, the jewels, or the flies.
Who is the one that's trying to auction us off?
Oh, that is there is sort of a fiendish. She's kind of like a fiendish auctioneer who deals as she's like a soul auctioneer.
That's who I'm talking to.
Her. Oh, she says in her sort of this melodious, sweet voice, she says, "The King Tiguan has offered you a sacrifice. You will be turned into larva."
And what is this place?
This is the larval markets in the 9 hells.
Oh.
Don't worry, there's no way home.
Oh, let's see about that. Okay, so we're guys, we're in hell.
How
I
far up
heard.
above us is this woman?
The Princess Owataga or the Advocate? Or
Both.
the auctioneer.
Both.
The auctioneer is only about 30 feet above you. Princess Owataga sits about 80 feet above you in the suspended animation.
Well, before we get into combat, I'm going to use my wholeness of body ability to recover 27 hit points.
Absolutely.
Okay, guys, I'm ready.
Is there anything on the way up to the princess? Any type of columns?
Nope, she floats. She is completely suspended in the air.
Are we out of fly spells?
Yes.
I actually have one. It'll
Oh.
be the last slot I can use.
But you have to touch in order to use the spell. That is a touch range spell.
Oh, you're saying to use on the... I assumed it was to use on myself.
Oh, and then go and get her?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, they can hear us making all these plans, but sure.
I mean, it doesn't seem to bother them so far.
I'm gonna actually...
So, I mean, we've got that. What else do we have in our arsenal?
Polymorph, Conjure Elemental.
Spell magic.
I need that.
You think you could dispel that stasis?
Possibly. It's kind of a crapshoot. We don't know who created it. And
Well,
then
I
she
can
would
get you up there.
fall. I can do it from here. It's just
Oh, okay.
if she gets dispelled, she's likely to fall 80 feet and die.
Yeah, we could catch her.
That's a great plan.
I
love it when you give us these plans.
At this point,
You are the man.
one of the fly women her nose has clearly been broken, and she's twirling her hair, and she says, "You there, short one, you look like you have money. Do you have money?"
Nope.
Well,
I have no money on me. Sorry.
useless.
Totally useless. I am the uselessest.
And one of the women next to her, she has no teeth, and she's sort of like tapping her finger, and she repeats the words almost like the inflections perfectly, imitating the first one. She said, "Useless, useless."
Wow, what would money get us?
What would you ask her that?
Mm-hmm.
She says, "Why do you're big and strapping. You must be rich where you come from."
Maybe.
Well, maybes don't count for much down here, but there may be a way out for you yet, if you're rich. But we'd have to see some sign of this wealth.
What are you offering for wealth? Which way out?
If you want a way out, my sister Etta is in need of a husband. But we would have to see this wealth first.
Hey, Jero.
And you smell of animal dung. What?
I am, while they're discussing, I'm just going to go ahead and cast a spell.
Dispel and what?
A spell, not dispel.
Oh, a spell, okay.
I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So everybody's gonna gain, except for Eric. Oh, yeah, that's great. Thanks.
Yeah, you know how that feels.
Everybody gain 10.
Ooh. Don't spend it all in one place.
Exactly.
Feel a little better.
So I am going to jump into this conversation
Uh-huh.
And I pull out the crystal that I wear around my neck. That is my arcane focus. I'm going to use deception. Um, and I explain to them. You see, you see this? I'm a warlock by trade, and this is a very powerful stone. It costs a great deal of money in order for me to be able to cast the finest of spells. And
Okay.
if you do get us out of here, not only will you be able to marry our lord here, but who is, I assure you, of great wealth. But this will also be a wedding gift. So take this as your proof.
Okay.
I'm
Roll
not giving it to them. I'm
deception.
just showing it to them. So roll deception.
Okay. Yeah. Well, they clearly start casting a spell on it.
They cast what?
They're casting a spell. In fact, if you roll, I'll tell you. I'll just tell you.
Yeah,
they're
it's
casting.
identify.
They're casting identify on it.
Okay. I do not have counter spell.
Go fly now.
Huh?
Fly now.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to cast fly then.
Okay. All right.
I'm
So
not
you
sure
cast
why,
fly.
but I'm going to assume my friend has a plan.
You cast fly on who are you casting fly on? It's a 5th level spell, so that's 3 people? That's 2, it's 4, 3. It should be 3. If I remember correctly.
Let's see here. Hang on.
Yeah. So yeah, you can cast it on 3 people.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. So if I can cast it on 3 people, then it's gonna have to be.
How heavy does Chawald weigh?
What?
How heavy is Chawald?
With my equipment, about a little less than 150 pounds.
Arr.
The hags spit at you, Alambrari, and start screaming liar at you, pointing at you and saying liar.
Okay.
The question is how quick can we kill the Bone Devil?
Hard to say.
I could cast Conjure Elemental and get an air elemental and go get her.
Why wouldn't you go with water elemental?
Who has fly, by the way?
It's me.
Just you, and who else did you cast on?
I guess I'll go with Shikagari. Sorry for butchering that name.
Okay.
And Taos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we go up and grab the princess?
Oh, who's going to do that?
I'll go.
Yeah, that's
All
maybe.
right. I'm sorry?
Do you need both of us, or do you think just you by yourself?
If you discuss things, then they get to hear it.
I'm heading up there. Whoever can follow can follow.
No,
Right,
I'm gonna head there as well.
All right.
I'm gonna get ready to fight.
You get within 10 feet of her, so you fly up, and none of these people really they don't care that you're flying around or casting spells, whatever. They seem completely at ease with the idea that you guys are spellcasters or whatever. And you get within 10 feet of the princess, and you cannot get any closer. You cannot actually touch the princess.
Does she move away from us, or we just can't?
She looks to be incomplete. She looks like she's in some kind of stasis or suspended animation.
So it's almost like a force field blocking us.
Exactly.
Go underneath her and call down Dispel her.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do it.
Roll a d20.
Please roll high.
Here's the hoping. I'm gonna cast it as a 4th level spell.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. You dispel it, She falls. Who's catching her?
I'll catch her.
All right, you catch her.
I'll try to help as well.
The fiendish, and she kind of like, as soon as she falls, her eyes kind of open and she's kind of looking around, completely in a daze. The advocate sits there and says, "That is property of the night god. You are fooling with powers that you do not comprehend." A lot of the women all start hissing.
Down to the ground to the rest of the party.
Okay.
Same here.
All right, you're all down to the ground.
I am going to use deception.
Okay.
And I am going to say, we care not. We were told to come here by the king of Omu to retrieve his sister. And he said the night gon't be damned.
Okay, the advocate says, "You were cursed to be here by the king of Omu. You will be going nowhere. She will be going back where she belongs."
Okay, I think it's time to destroy a barbed devil. Y'all ready?
Okay,
I'm ready. Do I need to refresh my mage armor? I assume it had an 8-hour effect.
you're fine.
You're fine. If it's been 8 hours, then I have all my other harp spells back, and that would be nice.
So, I gotta place the rest of these guys.
Because now we probably have very limited time to get through that portal, and I assume we got to kill that devil to get to that portal.
I believe you are correct, good sir.
So here's some options that I can throw out there as we roll. I do have Control Mental. I've only got one casting of it. I could do something completely crazy and hope for the best, like cast Geas on the barbed devil.
Okay. Why don't you guys roll initiative?
Yay, initiative.
Let's see. What did she get? What did she get?
I got 20.
I did not.
Can I double click INT to roll it?
The
Yes.
little D20 in the corner of the INT.
I'm sorry. Tal's got 20.
Yeah.
See a little plus sign. Oh, no, I see it.
And what did it? Oh, okay. Still rolling.
There we go, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so, and then I got 2 bar rolls. All right, so we're going to start with Towels. So far, these guys are not doing anything aggressive towards you.
Well, I think I just have to punch my way. Oh, there's a lot of them.
Why are there so many?
Right. They keeps adding more to the map. Okay, is that all of them?
That's it. That's it.
Okay. I got fly.
You are flying right now, yes.
Yeah, I don't think I necessarily need it yet.
Oh, Dan,
Last
keep
of
in
them.
mind,
Yes.
or everybody keep in mind that if you use anything that requires concentration, that breaks fly.
Any of the people or just me that breaks concentration?
If you break concentration, the flight ends on everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's me.
Yeah.
So the other 2 people who are flying can do whatever. I don't think they have to worry about concentration.
Correct. And if you take damage, you have to make a roll for concentration.
Can I cast cantrips with, even though I'm concentrating right now?
As long
You,
as it's not, yeah. In fact,
you
I
can
don't
cast
think there's any,
all the Eldritch Blasts you want.
I don't
Yeah.
think there's any concentration cantrips that I can think of.
Wouldn't think so. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna move to the side here because I actually kind of don't want to get surrounded.
All right.
And I'm gonna attack this big blob guy.
Big blob guy. All right.
Yeah, the
go ahead.
Nuptible.
Good old blobby.
Yeah. I'm gonna use Use my quarterstaff on him. First attack. Oh,
Okay, remember the only thing to remember is that your hand is a monk. You have key empowered attacks, which means
Right.
you bypass weapon immunities. Your quarterstaff's not. I don't think it's magical, unless I'm mistaken. I don't remember getting a. No.
Yeah,
Wait, you're plus 1 agility, right? The ion stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unarmed strikes count as magical. Yeah, so yeah, maybe I'll hit him with my fist instead.
All right, so you're gonna punch into this blob of goo. Stick your fist into it.
Reach deep in there.
Right. But it'll be magical, and I have a feeling I'll need that ability. Okay.
Oh, it'll be a magical feeling, all right.
Especially to it.
Okay, that was a natural 20.
Natural 20's a crit.
Awesome.
The way I'm doing crits is like instead of rolling 2d, what's your damage die?
It's a D6.
So 1's maximum, so just roll 1 more d6. So you got 6 plus
Okay.
whatever you roll.
Plus your bonus.
And a 1, of course. So that's 7 plus 4 is 11 for the first attack.
You actually destroy this one.
Oh.
This guy, he looks at you and he says, "Why?" and kind of just dissolves into blob.
Why?
We're gonna go to Chakagara. You are, I think, holding the princess, who is like, "Where are we? Where are we?"
We're in hell, but we're going back to Omu. Reach out and cast Wall of Fire in the middle of the whole group of the creatures. And
can you put down the pointer?
I'm trying to right now. I'm trying to see how to get to that.
Right click and then pointer.
Right, there we go. Pointer. So these are 5-foot hexes, right?
They are indeed. Wall of Fire. All right, you create one of the saucers up to
Well,
60
they're not
feet long,
hexes.
1 feet high, and 1 feet thick. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not going to be this wide, but they don't give me an option to do a line.
Okay.
So 60 foot long. But how do I find the center? I'm trying to get to the center a little bit.
Wait. So like right there, you see that red line?
Center right, you see where the 60 is? Because anything within 10 foot of the wall takes the damage. So I don't want to catch
So like this?
chaos in the damage.
Like this?
I don't see anything to draw.
It's all the way
Sort
at
of,
the
but
top.
sort of, but you want to end that line 10 foot from Teos, going to the right of the screen.
You want it like here? Or here?
If
you put it right here, you can put Taos on the cold side so he doesn't take any damage.
Well, there is no cold side. If you're within 10 foot of the wall, you take the damage.
You have one side of the wall when you cast a spell is the side that does the damage.
Okay. Then no, I wanted to put it in front and catch all these creatures behind it. But I want it away from him, the 10 foot away.
So you want to put it like right there? Or like right there?
I was looking directly on whatever this blue line is. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
But I want it to end 10 foot from him so he doesn't take damage.
Well, if it ends right there, he won't take any damage.
Okay, perfect. Catch all of it.
All right. Fire erupts around them. They are engulfed in this fire, and it's like they don't even look at you when you cast it. Like they just kind of like, yeah, it's fire.
They should be immune to it.
Devils are in fact immune to fire.
Really?
They're devils.
So
They are devils.
It should have resistance, but okay.
You want to move?
Well, that was a wasted spell. I don't know where the hell I'd move. I guess move over this way.
All the great ladies do cackle hilariously at you. It's like you just told a joke. All right, so you move over there, and we are going to go to the Bone Devil. Bone Devil is extremely irritated, and he says, "Why are you making my job so hard? All I wanted to do was guard my portal."
We need that portal.
I think he's gonna come over here.
If you want to give up that portal,
we can just go.
We could just leave.
Right?
We have no problem with that.
That is not in the contract. The contract specifies who may go and who may leave. You are covered in the do not allow to leave. All right, the first, multi-attack is going to be a claw. Wait, 2 claws and 1 sting at Taos. All right, first claw. Rolls a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
Second claw rolls a 22. The sting is a 27. Okay. Wow. That's pretty shitty. All right. Okay, well, it is what it is, right? All right, so the first slash does 5 points of damage. The second slash does 5 more, so 10. And then 29 points of damage from the sting. So you take 39 damage total, and you need to make a DC 14 con save. I can't remember.
I got 8.
Total?
Total, yeah.
Okay, so things are really bad for Taos. Let me see. Do you have an ability to spend key to reroll yet?
Yeah, it rings a bell.
Purity. Wait, 10th one. Oh, you don't have purity of body yet. You're only 9th one.
No, yeah, okay. No.
All right, you are poisoned, which means you are at disadvantage on pretty much everything until you are unpoisoned. You'll repeat that saving throw at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Let me find you. Taos. Effects. Poisoned. Okay. The Bone Devil, however, is finished. The Barb Devil goes. So this one's going to come up. Well, out of kindness, I'll come over here and attack Shikakari.
The princess behind me.
Okay. Multi-attack for these guys is 3 melee attacks, 1 with its tail, 2 with its claws. First claw attack is going to be a 21. Second one is going to miss. And then the tail attack and then its tail attack. That's going to hit. So you're going to take 4 and you're going to take 13 points of damage. All total. The next Barb Devil is going to be like, oh, boss, this is so bullcrap. Why do these people come up here and make our jobs hard? Barb Devil number 2 is going to go, and it's going to throw 2 hurl flames at Chelwald. In fact, it doesn't even have to go that far. Chelwald, the fire from the walls tries to kill you. Missing. Oh, natural 20. Oh. That's 18 plus 26. You take 44 points of fire damage.
Jesus Christ.
Alan Barre.
Okay. These are 5 foot. I've got a movement of 30, right?
It dropped the wall because I probably failed my concentration.
You can make the check if you want. That doesn't matter.
I'm just gonna move over there, and I'm gonna cast Agonizing Blast on, and I'm gonna direct both the blasts towards the Bone Devil.
Bone Devil. Okay.
So.
Bone Devil's AC 17.
Okay. My attack is ranged +9. If I just hit the sword icon, maybe that rolls my attack.
That will miss.
Okay.
You did roll the attack though.
I did. Okay.
You got another You got 2 shots.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There we
Hey,
go.
well, that
That's
makes up
better.
for it. All right,
Just
so
go with 2 extremes.
you are 14 plus a d10, I believe. Oh, no. You're
So I
20.
got a plus. So it's a 1d10 plus 5 normally.
So you're 15 plus a d10 for the crit. Maximize 1 dice.
Okay.
And then you roll another d10.
So I'm just gonna roll the d10 plus 5, and we're gonna add 10 to that.
Well, that's not great.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. That's because Fantasy Grounds doesn't do crits correctly. But so you rolled a 4, so you did 19 points of damage to the Bone Devil.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
Cool.
Bone Devil says, now was that entirely necessary?
Yes.
We go to Chell Walls. Stuff. Oh, you can move too if you want, or if you have any bonus actions or anything. But if you're happy there, we'll go on the Chill Walls.
I'm happy there. I'm just trying to stay. I'm flying, and I'm just trying to stay away from the crowd there. And I already did move.
Okay.
I am going to cast.
Heal your ass.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. But I think I'm going to go instead with greater invisibility.
You'll probably see straight through it.
Well, I'm hoping not. That's the hope here. So I will cast greater invisibility, and then I will move over here. And that's my turn.
Okay. All right. So Nipple 1, he's going to step up and he's going to try to fight Talos. And he
It's going to get bigger.
is going to get up. Talos is going to take 9 points of damage. Number 2. Where's number 2? Number 2. And these things are they're just kind of drooling on themselves. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, he'll double move up to Alan Barley.
I'm flying, so I don't you guys to be able to reach me.
Oh, that's right. Are you on the ground there, Chris?
I am, but I'm invisible.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I'm as high as I can go.
20. So he can go there. This guy's gonna come up here. He's gonna come up to you.
Not looking good for Taos.
Yeah, no, I was like, I'll go over here so I won't get surrounded.
That actually ends all of their turns. So we're going back up to Taos. Now, here's the good news, Taos. It's your turn.
All
Here's
right.
the bad news, though. Out of this sort of blubberous goo that these creatures are, flies and insects and things that look like worms just come out, and they're just like you're getting hit like with slime all over. So I need you to make 3 DC 11 saving throws, con saves.
Con. And I'm affected by the poisoning, right? So that should lower that.
You are disadvantaged. You're gonna roll 2 dice, and you're gonna take the lower.
I'm gonna use con. You said.
Okay, so that's 1 fail. That's gonna be a success.
We forgot to put the disadvantage.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you have
So
to
I-
for every roll.
Out of those 2, that was a 10 then,
All right, so that's a fail.
and then the last one.
That succeeds. So
Okay.
these things burrow into your flesh, and you take 4 points of damage.
4.
You can flawlessly track any creature. Oh yeah. So all these things are sort of burrowing into your skin, making a home in your delicious flesh. It is your turn.
Come back toward me.
Remember, you're flying.
I'm flying. I'm gonna attack then. I'm gonna move because I at least want to try to do some damage to this guy. So, gonna unarmed strike the bone demon guy.
Absolutely.
Oh, no.
You're at
Okay.
disadvantage on these attacks.
Yeah.
Did you? Because you killed them. Okay. So you're gonna have you got your 2 normal attacks, and then you have your bonus action attack, and you can flurry for another one.
Exactly. That's what I'm doing. So let's do.
Get him, Eric.
That hits.
All right. That was. I picked it twice. No.
No, you're fine. That's correct.
Okay. Cool. And then the Fury of Blows.
Oh no, I'm sorry. You only attacked once so far, so you have another standard attack.
Okay, another standard. So disadvantage.
That misses.
Okay. And then Fury of Blows, I get 2 attacks for that.
That hits. That hits.
And the last Fury of Blows,
That misses.
That misses.
So you got
So-
2 hits.
2 hits with
So
the.
you're just pounding into this bone flesh.
Yeah.
And
That's
this,
a D6 plus 4. That's 10. 2 10s.
2 10s. So 20
Yep.
points total.
20 total.
20,
And then I'm going to.
28, right?
No, that was 6 plus 4. So.
Oh, okay.
All right. It kind of looks at you and says, "Wait, you are a touchy one. Touchy you."
And I get back behind.
Okay. Now here's
Alright.
in 5e. You provoke opportunity attacks when you leave a threatened square, which is everything that's like within melee distance,
Right. Even when flying.
even when you're
Yes.
flying. The only way you can
Oh.
do that is you have to take an action to disengage,
Which I've already.
and you've
Used
already
on-
used your action to attack.
Yeah.
Could you?
How,
Does he have the disengage action?
You could-
Sashira does.
Well, okay. Technically, you would have to spend a bonus. It takes a bonus action to spend a key to disengage, and he uses bonus action on flurry.
right.
But I'll let you spend the key to go ahead and disengage if you want. Just by raw, it's not allowed. But
Okay.
I'll let you do it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Spend the key.
So I'm down 2 key. Which key do I get per day?
You should get 9, I believe. Chakagare.
I summon the storm,
Okay.
Okay. Do
Bring the
that.
rain.
and I dump a call lightning right in that
Alright.
spot that he just moved out of. So I hit
Oh.
everything within 5 foot of that spot.
Isn't that you?
No, it is not where he moved, huh? No, if I put it on the Nupariba 1, I will catch all of the demons.
Yes, you will. If you had put it where he just vacated, it would have got all the demons and you. But yes, if you
But
put
not
it
the
on
bone.
one.
Well, no, there we go. Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to hit. So you don't want to hit yourself. Well, it doesn't matter. So you put it on
Niprabaro 1.
Good God. All right.
It won't let me. It won't let me
Okay.
target him. Am I missing something?
Niparibo.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. What I need to know is what your spell DC is.
My spell DC is 17.
And this is a dex save, right?
Yes, it is.
All right. So Bone Devil failed.
Nice.
Barb Devil number 1 failed. And I don't roll the damage. Okay. 17 points of damage. So if they do save, they take. Well, they can technically survive. Damn it. All right. First one failed. Second one failed. Third one failed. Okay.
They all failed. Awesome.
So these 3
Good.
die.
Good.
And it did 17 more points of damage to the Bone Devil, which would be, and it says this is getting ridiculous.
And I think that's all I can do besides sit here because I don't think I can do anything else.
One thing I do need you to do: these vermin clouds around those things you just destroyed were hitting you, so I need you to make 3 saving throws DC 11.
Okay.
Con, I believe.
Con saves?
Yeah.
Saves con. Nice.
And in fact, you hear the princess behind you scream, "What are these things? They're in me! They're in me!"
Wait, it's that far back?
She's right behind you, isn't she?
Yeah, but that would be 10 foot, right?
Oh, yeah. These things are, it's a 20-foot.
Okay. 7, so I assume that's one fail.
Yeah. That
60.
passes. And that passes. So you only get a little bit, but the ones that get you, they get you right in the eyes and stuff. They're burrowing through your eyes, and you take 4 points of damage. Okay. The Bone Devil says, we'll have quite enough of that. That's a concentration spell, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it's going to go ahead and unload on Chakagara. First attack, in fact, doesn't even have to get closer to you. It can actually attack you from range. First attack. Hits. Second attack. Hits. Third attack. Hits. All right. So Chakagara, first hit is going to do 12, 11, and 28.
Holy shit.
So you need to make 3 concentration saves, and 2 of them are DC 10.
It's 11, it's 28, it's 51. I don't think it matters. I dropped. I'm at 0.
All right. So you've got 83 wounds. All right, Chakagara goes down. It is Barb Devil number 1. Oh, I still have 2 of these guys. It's going to step up and try to go after Taos again. Taos. Actually, it's going to stay where it is. It's going to hurl fire at you.
Oh, fun.
17 and 20.
The 17 misses.
Take 14 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Barb Devil number 2. Well, I guess he's going to come over. What's the range? 150. He's going to throw it at Taos. No, I'm not going to throw it at Taos. I'm going to throw it at Chell Walls.
Don't forget I'm still invisible.
I know. Natural 1 and a 4. So you missed twice. Your invisibility pays off. Alambare, you see the heroic Chakagare go down. And Taos is not looking good.
No.
I wish I had something that could help with that.
Well, apparently lightning hurts him.
Yeah.
Lightning is actually very effective.
I also have something else that'll probably be pretty effective. Who is I think I'm going to continue to focus my attacks on the Bone Devil.
Okay.
I'll fly over here, try to get his attention, say, "Hey, I'm the real threat to you." And I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead. With my Book of Shadows in hand, I point at the Bone Devil. He hears the sound of dolorous bells around him, and he must succeed a Wisdom saving throw, DC 20.
He does not.
Okay. So he then suffers. Where's the damage on this thing? There it is.
I believe it's CD12, right?
Yeah, it's going to be 2d12 since he has already taken some damage. There it is. Isn't a whole lot, but something.
Okay. How much is it? 9?
9, yeah.
He says, I have wings too. And that brings us to Shawal. You're beginning your turn in the vermin sphere, so you'll need to make 2 DC 11 con saves.
All right.
This guy's gone. This guy's gone. Oh,
We cannot make saves for quick.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to drop me.
okay. So it looks like you made one. So you're going to take 3 points of damage from the vermin burrowing into your flesh. Only 3 and 4.
Still standing.
Still standing. Alright. Not for long. Let's see. You said these are 5-foot squares?
Yes.
5, 15, 20, 30, 35, 45. Oh, well, I can move.
You can use an action to disengage and then move.
Yeah, disengaging takes your entire turn.
Well, it takes an action, right? So you can still move after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you just won't be able to attack. That's all you can do.
Or cast, which is the goal
Right.
here.
Okay.
What are we casting?
Healing word.
Okay.
I should be within 60 feet of
That's fine. Just roll it.
my lord.
Get him up.
Alright, so I am going to cast that as a 3rd level spell.
Okay.
And then that's going to be...
And what's your AC there, Chris?
My AC... Well, you got to stop me here. 18.
Misses.
Well, wait. He didn't move out of a threatened square.
I didn't move out of a threatened square.
He didn't. Okay. They both missed you. So you can go ahead and apply the heal up. How much did you heal?
I haven't rolled it yet.
Okay. Talos, you're going to be next.
Okay.
Talos, don't you have the, oh, shit.
The cloak of displacement?
I should be disadvantaged on all attacks on you.
Yep.
Yeah, I just was looking at my
like crazy.
equipment and
Okay.
I'll tell you what, what should we do? You can take 30 hit points back.
Chigari gains 13 hit points.
All right, so Chikari's at 13, so Chikari's at 70 now. Talos is at 36. Okay. All right, it is your turn. Also, last time you did not save versus the poison, so make that saving throw.
That was con, right? I'm still at a disadvantage for that, right?
Yes.
So that was 12, and second roll 1.
Okay, so you're still poisoned
Okay.
going into this turn.
All right. Well, now that my hit points are looking better, the Bone Devil's still there.
You can move up between the two.
Yeah, I think I might just do a 5 foot.
Okay.
And try to finish off the Bone Devil.
Just ambitious.
Right. Disadvantage. First attack.
Misses. You haven't
Second.
punched. Oh, that misses. That's, oh, wait, 14? Where's the one? It's AC 19, so no. Those two
Okay.
attacks both
And I'll do my Fury of Blows
Yep.
again.
key.
You still haven't made your poison save?
No, he makes it at the end of his turn.
Ah.
So he does
Then
that will hit.
Okay, there's one attack and last.
That should hit, yes. All right.
Okay, 2. A 10 plus 9. So 19 total.
19. All right. And then make your saving throw for some poison. That's a disadvantage as well.
8, so probably not. Oh, there's a 22.
All right, Chakagara.
Second verse, same as the first. Call it down again.
Okay. Lightning again. All right. Dex save.
DC 17 Dex.
All right. Lightning comes to the nine hells in the form of the druid's will, and it fails.
Awesome.
What's the other one? Barb Devil.
Catch the Barb Devil and the Bone Devil.
And he fails as well.
Oh, there you go.
Take 23.
Nice.
20, 30, 40. Okay.
Those dangling Barb Devils are pretty rough because he's taking what?
No, it turns, it looks at Alan Berman and says, I have wings too. And then lightning strikes it and it disintegrates and all that's left are 2 wings.
Wow.
All right. Well, that turns the battle. Actually, the portal turns on. You guys can actually, if you wanted to, run past the devils, and the auctioneer like turns and says, "Wait a minute, this is not contractually proper. You must file an appeal." It is, however, Barb Devil number 1's turn, and it looks at Chakagara and says, I hate you. 16, does that hit?
Yes, I think it does. Yes, because I have an AC 15.
Okay. You are hit 3 times.
And I drop again.
9 and 10. So 19 points of damage.
So 9 is 79. And then 10 is 89, which is 6 past what I have.
All right. Chakagara, the heroic Chakagara goes down again. Every time he gets up, he brings lightning down. Then bad things happen to him.
That lightning's bad for itself.
All right. Actually, Barb Devil number 2,
I'm surprised they'd break morale.
they're devils. They don't have morale. They're just, in 9 hells, they're just going to get reformed. They don't really care about death. Well, I got 2 on him. I got 1 on him. I'm going to go ahead and throw my flame at Alan Bear. All right. First attack is a 10. I think that misses. Second attack is a 10. That misses. All right. Alan Barre, you have drawn the ire of one of the Bone Devils. He's throwing bolts of fire at you.
Who was it that attacked Chikakara?
That is Bone Devil number 1. He's got a
Barb Devil 1.
Barb Devil number 1, that's right. A lot of his spikes have been punched off or burned off from lightning attacks and punches.
You might want to try to kill those Nuparebos and free up
Yeah, but
if you could.
that was my original plan. But they've now they've taken down my leader. I feel I must protect him. So I'm gonna fly just a little bit closer.
But I'm the healer.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Unless you can.
Guys,
All right. I'll not let the my emotions get the better of me. I don't even need to be that close, but I'm going to use Eldritch Blast on these 2, Nipa Borrow 4 and 3.
okay. They're AC 13, so.
Okay, so we'll start with 4. Where did I put that? There we go. Attack.
That hits.
Okay. So for damage for him will be that.
He is gone. He is
Nice.
gone.
All right. I'll attack the second one with the other agonizing blast.
That hits.
Okay, great.
No, it doesn't. They're AC 13. My bad.
Oh, right. Okay. All right.
Okay. Shawwald, you begin your turn. You, especially as a gnome, because you're small, you're just getting waves of the slime falling on you. Make a DC 11 con save.
Need to make this one. And no. Why would I start now?
2 points of damage.
Huh?
You're still up. You only take 2 points of damage.
Oh.
All right. You're still in it. You're still in it.
Disengage and run away?
No. I need to heal my lord.
Yes, but I need you alive longer to heal me more.
That's a loyal gnome. He's gonna go down healing his friend.
That is one of my.
Oh, that's true. That's
one of my ideals.
That's your ideal.
So, I will cast another healing word.
Okay.
Actually, I am gonna move out of melee with this thing. If it can see invisible, then it can get an attack on me.
Okay.
Because it took an attack on me last time, even though.
Yes, I know.
So.
Let me see. It will take its attack at disadvantage, and it will miss you.
Okay. Then I will use healing.
You gotta go 5 more feet if you want to get out of the cloud of vermin.
5 more feet?
Yeah. It's a 20-foot radius around him that the slimy vermin just is getting around.
When did this cloud show up?
It's always been there.
Oh,
it's always around. Well, I mean, they kind of like started to emerge once the combat started, but it seems like they live within the flesh of these creatures.
Okay.
What do you got?
Hold
on.
on.
Done, Chris?
No. Gain 11. Chikakari.
Okay, so.
All right. So it's I'm gonna figure this out. Neperito comes.
The burrito.
It comes wallowing up to you.
Me, of course.
Yeah. Attack at disadvantage.
How does it know where I am?
Well, technically you've never taken the hide action, so you've never hidden.
I'm automatically hidden because I'm invisible.
But, no. When the way invisibility works in 5e, you have to actually take the hide action. But I actually wasn't even. Yeah. It's weird. But the thing is, when you're invisible, you can always take the hide action at any time. But these guys are actually immune to that kind of magic.
Oh.
So, I have been still implying the disadvantage to give you some work out of that spell.
Well, thank you.
Wait. It already hit 17. So, it's going to do 6 points of damage.
All right. I fall.
You drop.
All right, but now we go back up to Taos.
Well, yeah, let me knock this guy's block off. So I attack the Bard Devil right in front of me.
Just remember you're at disadvantage.
Right. I'll use the... Nope. 10's not hitting all of a sudden, is it?
No.
Second attack. There you go. And for real blows.
That hits. Yeah. That hits. So you hit 3 times.
Okay. 6 plus 8 plus 10.
What's the total?
24.
All right. Badly injured.
Okay.
Shakagara.
Oh, and I poison save. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Good to say. Takara, what you got more lightning?
I'm debating lightning or insect plague.
Insect plague. What kind of damage does insect plague do?
4 die 10.
Yeah, but what's the type?
That
Oh,
I gotta see.
You pass, so you're no longer poisoned?
Yeah.
Piercing.
Piercing's good. They're resistant to piercing. Just so you know.
I'll probably do better than with the lightning again. Screw it. I'd rather get out than die in the hells. So
All right.
burn my third spell.
Okay, you can hit 1.
Yep. Thunderclap, the Barb Devil 1.
16, I believe, fails, right?
Yep.
18, right?
Yep. But you only take 13 this one. Shit.
All right. Barb Devil 1 is going to go again. Well, higher touts. No. Okay. Attacking Takagara. It's a miss. From Takagara. That's not a hit. And this one, that's a hit. 14 points.
Yep, I'm down again.
Ooh. All right, Barb Devil number 2 goes. It's going to hurl flame at Alambare. 23 and 14, 1 hits. You
Yep.
take 5. So Alambare, it's your turn.
Okay.
You've got to kill that Nuparibo behind you.
Yeah, for sure. So I will attack him with. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll use a Eldritch Blast, I think.
Okay.
Let's see here. Go.
That's a hit.
All right.
Probably kill it. I don't think it's 5. Okay, that one's dead. That
All
one's
right.
dead.
And then for the second Eldritch Blast attack, I'm going to get the Barb Devil 1.
Barb Devil 1. Okay.
Ooh.
Ouch. Ah,
Wish the
Hey.
damage was better.
it dies.
That was enough.
We go to Shellwall. Do you need to make a death save, buddy, friend, pal? Because you could still die. Oh, that's you are 1 fail away from death. Talos.
Stabilize.
Yeah, is that a roll in 5e?
You can go and stabilize him. It's a wisdom check.
Oh, wisdom. Yeah, okay. I do that.
Hey,
So-
monks are wise, right?
Yeah, totally.
All right, just roll over there and just roll a d20. You got it's a d10.
Wisdom.
Yep. Shellwall is saved by his heroic friend Talos. Takagare,
Right.
unfortunately, was left bleeding.
Thought that was an interesting choice, but I mean, it does make sense to save the healer.
I'll roll my death save then.
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
Almost dead. You're one away from
Awesome.
death.
And then next
Why is it
round,
no
I'll go
bleeding
this
arrow?
direction.
All right. Whose turn?
All right. Bardel's going to throw at lower Taos. Going to throw it at Taos.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Right. So 17, does that hit? That misses you.
No. Yeah.
All right,
19's your goal.
This is more important.
Alambare, you're up.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and get right next to the Barb Devil. Try to get his attention.
Okay.
Land right next to him.
Well, if you do that, you can't use Eldritch Blast.
Well, you can, just at disadvantage.
You're just at disadvantage.
That's fine. I was going to use something else.
Okay, great.
So I'm going to go ahead and use Poison Spray. So he needs to pass a Con DC 20.
Okay, you hit this thing with poison, and the poison flows all over it, and it just kind of like licks it up.
Okay.
Not bad. And then in your voice, in your head, you hear, I like this creature. Let's make it a friend.
Mistakes were made.
Jerels,
in the beginning.
you're stable but unconscious. So we go to Taos.
Oh, okay.
Run, stabilize me now.
Stabilize the next guy.
Yeah. You're bleeding out your eyeballs, so let me go and try and make another wisdom check here.
Unless the princess is smart enough to stabilize me.
That's only an 8.
Just listen, that fails. So, Chakagare, you need to make a death save.
Oh boy. Well, here we go.
Yeah, this is gonna...
14 and then a failure. But the failure is the same.
Why'd you roll twice?
Because I screwed up and double click.
Oh, well, the 14 succeeds. And that was your first roll, so we'll say that you've got 1 to the good.
Yep.
The Barbed Devil is going to, well, okay, so it's going to attack Alambari since you're in its face.
Yeah.
How's the plan?
24, and that I think misses. So 2 claw hits.
Okay. How much damage?
He's rolling it now.
15.
Okay. 15? Okay.
Alambari, it is your turn though.
Great.
Charm person. Oh, it's not a person.
Damn it. If only.
Charm Devil.
All right. Well, now I'm all right next to him. And poison didn't work. Let's see here. Oh, well, we can try Shocking Grasp.
Sure we can. That is a...
it's a melee attack.
Yep. But you use your spell attack. So, yeah, you hit.
Yay. All right.
He has not been damaged.
Okay. That's 2d8 lightning damage.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, got it.
Why is our warlock towing the tail of Barbed Devil?
Because the rest of us are down. Because nobody thought to bring healing potions.
The
Yeah,
bar.
it's sort of sad.
I mean, I'll remind you all we went to a party.
So the Barbed
There
Devil.
was no need for healing potions when we started this evening.
The Barbed Devil looks at Alambari and says, "What do you want done, master?" And the voice in your head says, "Yes, that is more like it. Let us return and have some fun."
And I tell it, you will come with us to the portal and perhaps create some havoc.
Yes, my master. All right. The portal lies open to you. 2 characters are unconscious, but you do have control of a bone devil.
Okay.
Barbed devil.
Barbed devil, my bad.
Yes.
What can you do at unconscious? Is there anything to get up?
You get to make death saves.
That's
So,
great.
Does anyone have a medicine ability that they could use to heal, or does medicine just give you?
So here's what's going to happen. You guys are going to sit here for an hour and rest in hell. As ridiculous as that might seem.
No, we're not. We're going through the.
I can carry people through the portal. We've got a Barbed Devil. He looks like he lifts a few people.
Okay, sure. How strong is he? Okay. All right. Yeah, he can. So you guys go through the portal. So this is over, and you guys appear in Act 3. I think.
45 minutes for Act 3. That's going to be rough.
Tell me about it. Especially given that.
Oh, we also weren't given healing potions either.
Yes. Well, I thought you guys had all kinds of healing.
No, you have a druid. What type of healing you got?
You got Cure Wounds. Anyway, that's all immaterial. What matters is
You got out of the hells. That's all that matters.
yeah, you actually appear in a hallway, and you guys are going to hide out for the next hour and get a short rest.
Well, gentlemen, we can say we've been to hell and back.
Without a doubt. And a short rest allows us to use our hit dice.
Yes.
Do I recover spell slots during a short
You
rest?
will. Yes.
You recover everything.
Ha 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 ha. And yeah, I will also. I can also use hit dice.
Yes.
Yes.
How many hit dice can we use?
I'm
Up to
using
your
all of
maximum.
them.
You have 9 hit dice. Resting hit
Yeah,
dice.
I believe the way it works, you use 9, which is your level basically, and you can use them one at a time until you're where you want to be, and then you regain your hit dice during a long rest, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you gain half of them every time you take a long rest.
Okay.
But it won't matter for us here, so you guys might as well use them all up because there's not going to be more short rests for the end of the adventure. All right, now you guys may have to. I shared this map. Unfortunately, I don't really. It's kind of big, so if you have to resize it, right-click on the map, and then there's a resize option at the 3 o'clock position.
Or
Click
you
that,
can
and
grab
then
the
bring
diagonal
up
at the bottom.
or you can do that. However you need to make it.
One hell of a map, but it's still loading.
Is it? Does anybody have it?
I don't have the map yet.
It's coming
Still
up.
loading.
Yeah, I should have double
Give
checked.
it time. It's had a long day.
The first one took a while.
Yeah, we're unfortunately running out of time. All right. In fact, I need to pick up the pace a little bit here.
How many rounds in a minute, Jer?
10, I want to say.
I think it's 3 seconds per action. I think it's 20 rounds in a minute.
Oh, God. Okay, then if we take a rest as per se, I could cast Healing Spirit and the whole party would be hit. Because you get 1d6 hit points per creature per round up to a minute.
I mean, I already used my hit dice, but.
So did I, but I'm still 44 down.
Oh, gotcha. I'm good, actually.
And Shellwald is a bit down at the moment.
I'm still rolling.
Oh, I didn't export any of my notes. That's great. That's wonderful. All right.
Are you finally out of hit dice?
Almost. Last one.
All right. You guys can keep going with that. I'm going to just jump right into the next scene.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to burn a Healing Spirit just to get everybody up to full.
All right. You're thrown into, well, you were thrown an hour ago into a familiar stone hallway. Then you rested. But now, the bright light of the brass lanterns banish all shadows. Perched among the bamboo roof above you, hyacinth parrots greet your approach with screeches. At the end of the hall is a set of closed double doors, both carved in the likeness of Nanabuso, found at the Omoan Empire. Along the hallway, the forms of ancient kings, clothed in armor and weapons in hand, stand vigil over the approach to the throne room. Standing halfway down the hallway is High Priest Sanala and his cultists. They do not seem surprised to see you. And Sanala says, I saw the omens of your return, Chakagare.
Did you see the omens of his death?
Let us reason together. Oh, there's also a phone.
Barb, devil. Barb, devil.
Barb.
You sent me to hell. Why am I not going to rip your intestines out and feed them to you?
Ha! That was merely a test. A test by the night god to see if you were worthy.
Besides, I have the
Chakagara, Yes, I see that. And the princess kind of like looks at him and says, I do not recognize. I know this place. This is my ancestral home, but I do not know any of you or him. But Sanala says, Chakagare, I have seen the omens. The night god is pleased with you, Chakagare. Pleased enough to make you king of an empire. We could be friends, Chakagare. All you have to do not, Chakagare, do you understand? I can make you king of Old Schult. Everyone will bow at your feet.
You think to bow at my feet?
And it will cost you nothing. Nothing, Chakagara.
Everything costs.
All that we ask is that the cult of night god remain the religion of Omu. And that I will be your advisor. Of course, the princess is another problem altogether. She must return to the 9 hells.
No. She's going to be queen.
No?
My lord.
No.
Would
Yes.
Would you like for me to?
Sure.
I pull out my harp.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Zanala, by the way, before you do anything, he is not alone. He has several cultists with him.
Good.
Okay. How grouped are they?
They're tightly grouped. You see 4 fanatics and a warlock. And what is who's the wisest in the group?
Probably.
Who's got the highest?
Wise.
Mine's 16. Yeah.
I got a 20 wisdom.
Oh.
What is your passive? Your passive perception's 20.
20.
There is an assassin lurking around in the shadows above you, in the rafters. Oh, back to you, Chris. Sorry.
Sorry to bother you.
Alambari,
Sorry to bother you, but I would like to introduce you to my harp. Her name is Grace. Fiery Grace. And I'm gonna strum the power chord of the harp. And
all right.
And I am gonna throw a firestorm down the hallway in a 10-foot cube.
Okay. Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's gonna set the whole. Okay. All right. So the birds start screeching. John, you can even hear them calling, like, what? The birds are, like, screaming for help.
What birds?
And they're fluttering on the top. The parrots. There's a bunch of parrots that are on these perches up near the roots. It's just a status symbol, but they're like these multicolored large parrots, about 3 feet long.
We don't even have a map yet,
They're-
dude. I'm like, I have no clue what's going on.
Still no map?
Still
Yeah,
not.
it still has
Still
to-
loading. It's just too big. I mean, I've got the barb devil
Yeah.
down at the bottom, and that
Oh yeah.
that thing is tiny.
Yeah, this map is too big. There's nothing I can do about it right now.
Yeah.
All right, so he threw some fire down a hallway, and it's as it
Right,
engulfed.
so
Oh no, a firestorm erupts.
Yeah.
But
how much damage is that, Chris?
That is, they have to make a save. Dexterity saving throw for half, and it is going to be. How do you pick a specific number of dice?
I think if you right-click on them, there's an option to.
Yeah, and it
increase.
gives you different numbers, but none of them are 7.
If you hold it
Just
down,
left click?
then right click.
Hold it down, then right click.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn it! Now I'll get like 20d6.
Ouch. 42?
Save for
What's
half.
the save?
Dexterity save.
Well, what kind of save? And my DC is?
It doesn't say.
It should be, it's 8 plus your... 8 plus your proficiency is 12, plus your charisma is make DC 16. Okay, let's see. Good old, come on.
Oh, and it's
Ugh.
44,
Ouch.
not 42.
Yeah.
40
42 was
Is
something
what,
Tao said because he accidentally clicked too many dice.
right.
Nice. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 42. 2 fail, 2 make it. 44, 44. Oh, these guys all die. All right, you kill all the fanatics.
So now what's left?
No point
One
to do-
assassin and one high priest.
My assassin. My assassin, it's got a good dex. He still fails the saving throw. All right, he dies.
It falls on the raptors. All right.
All right, so Zanala's like sitting here
You
and
see
like,
a
oh,
flaming assassin just fall from the rafters. Just,
Yeah, along with a bunch of birds and traditional arms and armor from the ancient kings. That's all burning. The mosaics are all burning. The
One,
all the ancient artwork, this whole 1,000 years of history are just burning up right in front of you.
one
I,
advisor just kind of standing there.
Yeah, the high
I
priest
raise my hand up and I'm like, and put my harp down away.
You're actually surrounded by the fire. Like, all right. So unless someone, he is actually going to flee unless someone tries to stop him. Does anyone?
I entangle him.
You entangle him? Okay. So he's trapped. What do you want to do? I mean, he doesn't have.
That's
What do you want to do
great. Now I think we want to stop the fire. I'm assuming is the next step.
Or does it dispel on its own?
Well, a lot of things.
It's an instantaneous effect. It doesn't say there's any continuing damage.
Yeah, you need an active way of putting a fire out at this point, or
I
you can
have
just walk through the
control.
fire to the throne.
I have control flames that I can put out 5 foot cubes at a time. I can always
Yeah,
conjure a
but,
water elemental that'll take care of this whole issue.
well, the water elements will take care of it.
Yeah, do that,
Plus,
and
there's
then
a
we'll.
badass one in for the throne.
Right, that makes sense.
Burn my 5th. Give me a
And
water.
nobody still has the map, right?
Nope.
Okay,
no
you
No
don't
one,
have a
map.
water.
no one still has a map.
Jesus Christ. All right. How big is this thing? All right, never mind. Let's
And, and before we bash in his head or slit his throat or whatever we happen to do, tell him this is for the common people, you asshole.
The night god will have you yet. See, I should be able to drag this and give Chakdare control of the water element. Not that it matters because there's no map.
We've got stuff with a lot of
Okay.
hit points with us.
But everybody can see the
All right.
big gray thing that says loading. That makes you feel any better.
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect. That's just perfect.
Just tell
Exactly what I
us.
was aiming for.
Just tell us where in proximity to the word loading everything is, as we move through the.
Or just tell us what we can do and what we see. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm trying. Hold on, I gotta get my story thing back open
Sorry.
for the last scene. We're almost at the last scene.
My
Paint
queen,
picture
we're
with
putting
words.
you on the throne.
Hey,
Are you Umo.
did I short circuit another big combat?
It could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but you won't have. I mean, you won't have what Firestorm
Hold on.
this one. All right.
Yeah.
We have a barb
Okay.
devil and a water elemental for this one.
Yeah, I know.
Lay it
It's gonna
flat.
be
No,
low.
I'll pull things out.
The-
when I
the
get
walls-
done.
Of the throne room are covered in mosaics.
okay.
So you guys come down the hallway. It's burning its own. Oh no. The water elemental puts all the fire out. You go through the double doors. The walls of the throne room are covered in mosaics of the ancient battles, kings, and mythic events centered on the Nabuso dynasty. Animal hides are used as rugs and cover the floor. Wooden stools are located around the throne. And the throne itself is made of ebony and sits on a golden dais about 3 feet off the ground, with steps leading down. There's 2 buckets filled with ancient weapons, prizes taken from defeated adversaries from the different kings. Arching over the throne are 2 great mastodon tusks, which hang more animal hide trophies. 2 stone statues of Moan warriors are on either side as you enter. So you come in, and on either side there's 2 stone statues of the Moan warriors. And sitting on the throne is King Guan and his royal guards. Right, actually, counter.
Hey, Jero, I had to
Yeah,
step
so
away for a
he's-
second.
In fact, no, I think. Yeah.
And
Take that back. He has no guards. He's alone.
Jero, I had
Ron,
to step away for a second. But before we walked in here, can I have cast greater invisibility on myself?
You're invisible.
Okay, thanks.
Mark it down. Where are you? ability over here. All right. So the king, he's this very old, kind of frail and weak-looking man. He has the skull of his latest victim, from which he is drinking wine. He is covered in he's covered in these animal hides that are, and he's bejeweled as would befit the king. I didn't take notes. So he looks at. So as you come in, he kind of takes another sip out of the skull. Sip of this, and it looks thick, like it's actual blood that he's drinking. And he says, Chakakare, you are an impressive man. We do not need to end this in violence.
No, you're going to abdicate the throne for the rightful queen.
He says, that's how it will be. And Albari, the voice in your head says, what is taking so long? Why are we not creating havoc?
We're getting there. I mutter out loud.
And he says, if you do not use my toy soon, I will use it. So you don't feel a lot of control over this this barb devil.
Okay.
And Chakagari, the king says to Chakagari, well, that we came to an impasse very quickly. Roll initiatives.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I don't like to see.
I got 12.
There we go.
All right. So Talus is.
Well, we all suck.
I look like I'm the only one that rolled in the.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
It's a
All of a
delay
sudden,
on
Talus
that.
got a 12.
Yeah.
12. Bone devil.
We could have all done better.
Bone devil.
You mean a barb devil?
Bone devil. Barb devil. God damn.
Bone Devil is just so much fun to say.
Did you roll for the water elemental, John?
No, I don't know I don't know how to. Chip. It won't let me.
Just roll d20 that too.
9.
9. Got it. Alambari, what'd you get? A 10?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Water. Shellwall got an 8. Chris. I don't know. If it's that. Okay, I think I got everybody. So what happens is, so he stands up and he's got. He's actually just got his bloody skull. One of the stone statues behind you comes to life. And then out of the buckets of weapons, four palm swords come out of the animate, and they levitate up and start flying at you. So, he goes first. All right, so he is going to. All right, so no map, right?
No map.
Yeah, no.
Who's in front?
Probably me.
Yep.
Okay,
Probably him.
Chakagari. The warlord, he charges you, and he's got a glaive, which he makes 3 attacks on you.
Hey, Jerel, I'm closing the Throne of Omu image.
Yeah. Everybody should just go ahead and do that.
Even if it comes up, it's just
It's
gonna
not.
use up all the resources.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so he's going to go ahead and make. All right, so Chakakari 14, 22.
14 misses.
14 misses. Actually, there's only 2 attacks, so 22. So you only get hit once.
Okay.
For 13 slashing. 13 slashing.
Okay.
Okay. The Barb Devil goes next. I need Alambare. You need to make a charisma saving throw, a charisma check. So just roll d20 to add your charisma.
Can I use?
This is to maintain control.
Okay. Can I use my friend cantrip to aid in this? Or
In
is
this
this more of a
particular case,
reaction?
you're actually fighting. You're fighting with your patron,
Okay.
and so this is just a test of your force and personality against your patron.
Got it. Okay. So charisma check, you said?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ooh, the Barb Devil turns on the party.
Wonderful.
1, 3, 4, 5. But you don't. You, Alambari, during your turn, you can. Well, whenever the Barb Devil starts, you can fight for control again.
Okay.
That is the third person. Water Elemental. So the Water Elemental gets attacked twice by the Barb Devil. Okay. Okay. First attack is 13 and 23. 13 and 23. 13 misses. 23 hits. Damage immunities. Nothing about fire. All right, so it's just going to go ahead and take 11 points of damage from fire, and it is now Taus's turn.
Okay, the warlord
took damage from fire.
Yeah, I don't. It's not immune to fire. I don't know.
Okay.
It resists acid, bludgeoning, slashing, piercing. It's immune to poison, but
weird
damage from fire.
So the warlord rushed us, right? So.
Yes. So yeah, you can get into melee with him.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. And.
Oh, before you do.
Oh.
The warlord takes another swing at Chakazari. Yeah. Natural 20. 12. So you take. Shit. Just take the 21. Okay, go ahead, Talos. Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead, Talos.
All right. First attack is. Oh, I don't have the right screen open. 17.
Okay. 17 misses the warlord.
Uh-oh. Then the 12 also misses, and flurry of blows. Natural 1. And a 7. Wow, okay.
All right,
wow.
So you just pound into this armored
just
guy
whipping all over the air.
You're just kind of pushing him around a little bit. All right, Alambari, your turn.
Okay. So we have a king who has rushed us. Are there any guards in the room?
There are no guards. They're just the 4 floating swords, the not Barb Devil, now the Barb Devil, the warlord, and the stone statue.
Stone statues? How many stone statues?
Yeah, there's one stone statue.
One stone statue and 4 floating swords, you said?
Can you take back control of that Barb Devil?
Yeah. Is that going to be...
the Barb Devil's turn.
Oh,
At the beginning of the Barb Devil's turn, I'll make the check.
Okay. Let's see here. So I'm not going to use that. Use that. Let's see here. Sorry, I had a plan, but now that it's floating swords, I don't know what it is. So what I will do is I'll go ahead and use Agonizing Blast again. Let's do 1 against the king. And we'll do 1 against the statue.
Okay.
So this is the king.
Crit.
All right. Just damage, and we'll figure it out.
All right, so add 7 to that. 24 points damage.
Okay. And for the stone statue, is that a hit?
16 is a good question. Stone. All right, it's AC 16, so that does hit.
All right, great. So there we go.
Moving on to the water elemental. Oh,
Um,
wait, did you take damage
Who,
this
me?
round? Did you make the concentration save? No, not you, John. Chakagari.
I don't know. I don't think I need a concentration save for this one. Give me a second to double
Yeah,
check.
it's a concentration spell. So
Is it?
yeah. So just roll 120. Just don't fail.
No worries.
Okay. That's fine. What do you want it to do? It has multi-attack, so it can make 2 slam attacks.
Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to see. So it's a full-size water elemental.
Yes. It's +7 on its attack, does 2d8 +4 bludgeoning.
How much does it do?
2d8 +4.
Let's have it attack the stone defender.
Yep.
And
You're
just-
+7?
Yeah, or whatever it is. You want me to roll or you rolling?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll.
17.
That hits. First hit and the second one both hit.
Okay.
Roll that.
Damage is 2d8, you said, right?
2d8 +4, so 48 +8. First attack is 14.
And 7, 4, 11.
7. 25 total.
Uh-huh.
6. Okay. Back to, that's the water elemental. Jerels, are you still around?
I am.
You are invisible.
I am invisible. Of the greater variety.
Now, you can take the hide action to completely disappear.
I will take the hide action to completely disappear.
All right, roll stealth. In fact, don't even bother rolling stealth. You're just invisible. Traditionally invisible. What do you want to do?
Well, that sucked. Anyway.
That's not great.
Yeah, that's not great. So, the king is going to hear whispers from all around him saying, you are a failure as a king. You are...
I'm not.
you are weak.
I was a good king. I was a great king.
This will not save you. You will die or you will surrender. Vicious mockery.
Oh no. Is it a saving throw?
Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw.
He rolls a natural 1.
Okay. So he's gonna take 2d4.
He's gonna need some ice for that sick burn.
Yeah. Take that.
Yeah.
Take that 3
Hey,
points of
that wasn't-
damage.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Right, the Stone Defender.
It builds.
Stone Defender is going to attack cows.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Cloak of Displacement.
Yeah. AC 19, that hits though, right?
That hits, yeah.
All right, that's 10 points of damage, and make a... And I keep forgetting. You are knocked prone.
Ooh, okay.
All right, so prone means that creatures get advantage on attacking you, and it takes half your movement to get back up on your turn.
Okay.
So it hits you, knocks you down. As a second legendary action, the Warlord goes ahead and takes a swing at you since you're prone. And that your cloak of displacement, however, cancels the advantage.
Right.
So it's just straight up 23.
Yep.
And you take 8 points of slashing damage. All right, we go to Chakagara. What do you want to do?
Well, since I found out that 90% of my damn spells are concentration, and I don't want to lose this beautiful water elemental that I have, I'm going to poison spray the Warlord.
Okay. Oh, that's not nice.
And it's a DC 17 save. Con, of course, which he'll probably make.
21. He's great at con saves. Great. So do I take any damage or none, right?
None, it looks like.
All right, his last legendary action, he takes another swipe at you, John.
And hopefully that's his last legendary action, period.
Well, they reset at the beginning of his turn.
Oh,
So
awesome.
you take 15 points of damage. Now the flying swords. Everybody gets a flying sword.
Even me?
You get a flying
Fun.
sword. You get a flying sword.
Even me, Jerel?
Chikare, you get a flying sword from 19, huh?
Even I?
19? Yes, even you. Oh, no, not you. Not you.
Someone gets an
All right,
extra.
so I'm going to put... Yeah, someone gets an extra. Let's see.
There's only 4 swords, right?
Fair, Owl, and Bari.
We have a
All right,
water
so
element.
19...
Yeah, there is a water elemental.
Oh, yeah. There's a water element, so let's re-roll that. 1. Goes back to Chakagara. All right. So the second one misses. Then this one is on Alambare. Oh, wait, there's a water element. I'll put this one on the water elemental. Natural 20. And then I think I've rolled too many. 1, 2. Yeah, I did. So this is for the last one.
Just
All
keep
right, so
rolling,
the
man.
water elemental gets crit. Losing track of things. No. Flying swords do how much damage?
1d8.
They do 1d8 plus 1. So 8, 16, 17 points damage to the water. Okay, that's all their turns. So we go back up to the Warlord, who will... He'll take his 2 shots on the monk, since the monk is still prone. He gains 10 hit points. And then he takes his 2 attacks. That is a miss. And a 22 hits, so
Yep.
Taos takes 11.
11. Whatever do to him? I missed him. Totally.
Yeah, he banned him real nice.
Alambari, make
Yep.
a charisma check.
Okay.
Please take control still.
Yeah, really. All right, charisma check.
Nope.
All right.
Oh, maybe.
Wow, just because of the sheer amazing
magnitude
power,
of your
you
charisma.
will
Sheer
the devil talking
size.
to your command. And you hear in your head, what are you doing? But who now can pull the our devil? What do you want it to do?
Okay.
It can hurl 2 flame attacks, or it can make 2 claws and a tail attack.
Claws
Uh,
and tail are nice.
2 claws on a scale. I want him to take do 2 claws and a tail attack on one of the flying sword that's on Shikagare.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20. They are +6 on their attacks. You only need to hit.
Is there a way to
AC 17.
modify a single roll for?
There is. Down on the left, you see modifier. Next to advantage and disadvantage keys.
Oh
It's
yeah,
at the
okay.
bottom
What is
left.
it?
And
Which you have to
You
type
you can actually
in
use your
time.
mouse wheel,
It's plus what?
or you can use your mouse wheel. You are +6.
plus 6. So d20. So 1d20 plus 6.
Yes.
Okay. I think I rolled.
Alambari, you hit.
Okay.
So the damage is d6 plus 3. No, yeah, d6 plus 3.
Okay. 1d6.
Plus 3, yeah.
Okay. That roll, it's not coming up in the chat as far as I can tell.
I can't see it. So just tell me what the number was.
3.
All right.
So
So
3 plus 3, 6.
it grabs one of the swords. It grabs one of the swords and breaks it in two. And
Okay.
the king says, "That was my great grandfather's." All right. That I think was only one claw attack, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
You still have a claw and a bite,
Oh,
or a claw and a tail.
well, since he's right there, I assume he can also attack the king.
Or
Yep.
the stone defender.
Okay. Can he move to attack the stone defender?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So that's another attack roll, right? Oops, hang on.
Yes.
All right.
Plus 6.
So looks like a total of 20. Not
20
natural.
hits.
Just, okay. All right.
One.
And then it's another d6 plus 3.
Yeah. It's 12.
Not sure. It's not really rolling. I guess 5.
Okay. Got it. And you got your tail attack plus 6.
Oh, that's plus 6. Okay. Uh, 12.
12 misses.
Okay. All right.
All right. We go to Talos. Talos
Okay.
will feed. It's your turn.
So I'm prone,
You are-
and does getting up provokes an attack of opportunity?
No. It's just half your movement to stand back up.
Okay.
So
Well, I'll go and stand back
you're
up.
no longer.
Yeah.
Still have 3. Legendary.
And I guess I'll go to attack the warlord and hopefully hit him this time. 24.
Yeah, that hits.
And a 20.
All right, the 20 would hit, but the Stone Guardian blocks your attack.
Yeah. And because I stood up, I can't do the bonus flurry flows action, or can I still?
Yes, you
Still
can.
have,
Okay.
still have your blow.
Okay, cool. So flurry of blows. Another 24 and a 16.
16 misses, but you do get 2 hits.
2 hits. All right.
And ignore my dice roll there. I was just trying to figure out what I was doing wrong. I figured it out.
Okay. 14 total.
Okay, he takes a swipe back at you. Hitting 21 and inflicting 13 points on Talos. It is Alambari's turn.
Is there anything impressive to tear apart 3 flying swords or a stone defender? So we could all gang up on this damn warlord?
Or we can go the other way.
All gang up with it. Well, they've got to get rid of the stone defender. He's blocking hits on the warlord.
It is Alambari's turn.
Oh, sorry. So let's do this. Stone Defender. I wonder if he is strong against fire. Probably, right?
Probably.
So, oh, jeez.
Oh, Jesus.
Fantasy Grounds is freezing up on me.
It crashed on me.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay, let me
Oh, no.
do what I was gonna do, which is not the Stone Defender. I'm actually gonna attack the king with Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish
So,
Rebuke is a reaction to taking damage.
say what?
Hellish Rebuke is a reaction to taking damage. So if I hit you, you can do the Hellish Rebuke.
Really?
Yeah, if you look at the
Reaction.
cast time, it says reaction.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. So I guess I'm not doing that. Why not? Why not Agonizing Blast? And I'll just do that
Warlock.
against Stone Defender.
Very popular choice.
The Warlock's favorite decision. Okay.
So I assume that hits. Okay.
Definitely.
There you go.
10 damages.
Okay. And then second attack. That hits, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, that destroys.
Yay.
All right, Flying Sword gone. All right, he will take, I'll tell you what, he will take his second legendary action on you, Alabare, the king. So he will swipe at you.
Okay.
24, so he hits. And you take 10 points of damage, but you can now use your Hellish Rebuke if you want to.
Yay. Why, thank you.
You're welcome.
So I'll do that.
Remember, Hellish Rebuke.
All right. So, it's actually he has to make a Dex DC 20. Dex save.
He fails with a 19. Very close.
Very, very close. But so far. All right. Here's his damage.
All right, 29. Makes it forward sword. Okay. He's soaking it up. Water Elemental's turn.
It's going to
Speaking of soaking it up.
attack the Stone Defender. That one didn't seem to have a high armor class, so attack the Stone Defender.
No, but I like the Stone Defender.
Yeah, well, I don't. 14 plus whatever.
Oh, what are you doing?
Attacking the Water Elemental to Stone Defender.
Yeah. What else? Yeah, that hits.
Damage.
Damage is 2d8 plus 4.
Take 10.
Ooh, almost.
Still up.
Yep. That hits, it's gone. Stone Defender dies. With it, all my strategies. All right, he's going to take his third swing at Taos. His third legendary action. Taos misses. All right, that's the Water Elemental. Chwald, your turn. All that's left is 2 flying swords and the king himself.
So, Chwald is going to whisper to the king, "My lord, can't you see that we're all friends here? Call off this madness before it is too late."
Oh, God.
I'm going to charm him.
That could be funny.
14 on the save.
That fails.
All right, he is now charmed by you.
Stop this madness. Call off this attack.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Sure that's not deception?
Sure, you can make deception. Okay. He says, "You're right. You're right, my dear closest friend."
Whom I cannot see.
whom I cannot see. The voice is in the air. The spirits are speaking to me. They tell me of omens that we should
my
put aside
conscience.
our disagreements. Alan Barre, the voice in your head says, "No, this is not how this ends. Give me my give me my barbed devil. Give me my barbed devil, and I will slaughter this man."
You know what? I'm gonna let it happen.
Are you? Okay.
Wow.
All right. So the barbed devil goes in and gouges out the king's eyes, and he turns to the group and he says, "Delicious." So, that is the
Bad
end.
barb devil.
That's the end of King Guan.
To Guan.
So, I take it you guys intend to put the princess on the throne?
Yeah, that's why we're in the throne room. Now
Sure.
that we've killed half of her history and destroyed half of her guardians, and well,
that's what we're for.
yeah, I guess.
All right. Well,
To take our place of honor by the queen's side.
Probably if we repaid her for those guards we slayed.
and the stables you burned down,
Yes.
and the
Oh
damn.
no, we're heroes. We brought her back. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we did rescue her from the hells.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure that
A few guards here or there don't mean much.
Well, you do have to break a few eggs.
And we destroyed a snake cult.
But look what happened to the cook.
All right, so the queen takes her place. King Taguan is blinded and thrown into prison. The high priest Anala makes a break for it. No, you guys killed him.
Yeah.
The cult of the snake god, the people descend upon the snake goddess, and they are burned when they're found. Omu kind of returns back to its traditional ways. And Chakagare is taken, he actually begins a relationship with the Princess Awataga, becoming her private consort. Though she marries another noble, it is said that their relationship lasts a long time. And Chawal goes on to become the world's greatest spy. Alambare goes mad. And Zaus retires to the country to teach people how to punch hard things.
Yep. That is what I do. I punch.
And that's how
in the mind.
we end with 3 minutes overtime.
Woo!
Nice timing.
The end.
All right. Well, that was fun. Everyone who is still watching, I want to thank everyone. Our regularly scheduled stream of the Tomb of Annihilation will occur next week on schedule. That would be 8 o'clock Central Time on Thursday. And to everyone else, you should come back anyway. Check below to learn how to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter and check out our Obsidian portal for character bios and interesting tidbits about our Tomb of Annihilation game. And since Roy's not here, Jerel, I guess it's up to you to say it.
Oh God, do I really have to?
You really do.
That hurts. All right, well, here it is. Nerd
Out.
Perfect.
God, it's a wrap.